Excellent. We are Rescued by Dragons. We play Dungeons and Dragons. This is our online homebrew D&D campaign, Darkbrew Monster Vanguard. All right, where the DMV last left off, you guys were attacked by two large displacer beasts. After bidding the centaurs and Erlis farewell, Kelwyn got a snazzy new bow.
Oh, yeah.
And so you guys began your trek looking for the path that would lead to the hag. And as Lucky was guiding you, you were attacked by two large displacer beasts who were then attacked along with you by four blink dogs. After slaying all but two of the blink dogs, Kelwyn commanded you to kill the last two remaining ones, and then which you guys did, but then reprimanded Lucky and Valmaya for not wanting to follow those orders, and reminding them that it was a Kelwynocracy and not a democracy.
Some of us are just a little bitter from the other campaign.
Emotional scars run deep, yes.
Mm-hmm. Also, Anna, Ula, I'm sorry, I like your helper.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, she hangs out in the graveyard a lot. Also, I don't know if everyone knows this, but I do in real life live across the street from a graveyard.
I know, right across the street, yeah.
Sometimes a pretty cool one.
Yeah. It's a very cool graveyard, yeah.
Not bad. Ula would approve. She does, because she's me.
I have it on good authority.
Alright, so I don't think, you guys did do a short rest, I believe.
Well, some of us did, some of us were
Oh, right, some of you did a short rest, some of you, two of you actually, I think it was Nicoya and...
I rested.
Yeah, it wasn't Nicoya.
Two of you.
I think it was...
I forget who it was. Two of you skinned...
Lucky was one because he couldn't do the Song of Rest.
I think Winter skinned the Displacer Beast with Lucky's help.
Yes.
So, did an okay job. Not bad for first time skinning, magical Displacer Beasts. Oh, I should have...
People listening on the podcast.
Speaking of magical displacer beasts.
People on the podcast, I promise our dungeon master didn't just have a stroke. There is a cat in frame.
There is a very cute kitty.
Yes, and I love that she's giving you kisses straight from drinking water out of the toilet. Anyway.
I chose not to think about that, but
my work is done here.
Transfer complete.
Anywho.
Wash your mouth out with whiskey, it'll be fine.
Lucky continues to lead the group toward using the map that she drew after Moonscorn sketched the directions in the dirt for her or for him, and you guys are making pretty good time. Yes, Kelwyn.
Can we do that shield swap thing we talked about beforehand? It ended up in my inventory on D&D Beyond already, I noticed.
All right.
Hey,
on the way there.
We happen to have in our bag of holding a shield that's a +1. It looks like you might need that. Would you like it?
Why, yes, Lucky 13. That sounds like a brilliant idea. I will.
Awesome. I will take that out of the bag of holding now.
Okay, could you take my heavy crossbow that I'm no longer using and put it in there too?
I feel like I just watched a 1950s GI video about sexually transmitted diseases. Okay.
Okay.
Kelwyn, what is your weapon of choice now, though? Because Glaive...
I've got a short sword.
Okay, so make sure you equip the short sword instead of
Actually, I'm going to use the hand axe instead, because I can throw it.
Okay.
Not that I will.
Right, you should have one. I don't think you ever got a hand axe back from,
Yeah, I technically still have a loop that does not have a hand axe in it.
Yeah. Nicoya, yes.
Does resting for an hour help with my exhaustion at all that I had?
No, you need a long rest.
Okay.
Yep. So, and you guys finished that fight with the Displacer Beasts and Blink Dogs pretty early in the afternoon. So you had a good few hours of traveling ahead of you. You made really good time, but you start to notice that the ground is getting kind of overgrown really quickly, and it's much sooner than you guys expected to see. From what was described about where the hag's territory was, you expected at least to travel like 2 or 3 days before you found any signs of the forest that she was magically creating as her lair. But you start to see shades of it kind of creeping up, and this leads you to think that maybe her power is expanding or growing, or her influence is expanding faster than first anticipated. So you're no longer in kind of a plains area. It's now looking more like, long grasses and trees, like gnarled trees and shrubbery, and nothing, although it's nice to see greenery after so many weeks of brown, it is an unpleasant looking type of greenery that kind of gives you a bit of the willies. So, but you guys make good time. Your trek is not encumbered in any way, and you find a spot to camp for the night. That looks good, and we can pick it up there. So you guys make camp. Is there anything you'd like to do while you're making camp?
What was that?
Was that Milo?
It was the ghost of the dogs we killed.
Oh!
Howling in the dark.
As you guys settle in for the night,
I have
you
a
can hear
thing.
wolves howling in the distance. Yes, Lucky.
Because we are in a questionable area that's starting to become a little magical, I want to spend an hour creating tiny hut.
So cute. I like it. I don't know what it is.
And we can all sleep inside of tiny hut.
You have tiny hut now?
I do. I have tiny hut.
That is fantastic.
So what it means is we can see out, but no one can see us. Ooh. So we can all sleep safely inside of tiny hut.
You can see the dome. Mm-hmm. The dome is not invisible.
But it's opaque.
It's opaque, and you can make it any color you want it to. You want to make it.
And you can
lime green
through it.
Yeah.
Black.
Purple. Can I make it mirrored? So it just reflects what's around us and then looks like it's part of it.
Oh,
you know what? I'll allow that.
That's cool.
Okay. I make a mirrored tiny hut. It takes me an hour to do it.
It's just a dome, right?
Doesn't it's just a dome. I think it's like...
Is it passable? Can you go through it?
It's a maximum... anyone who the caster decides can go in and out.
Oh, I'm sorry. It takes me 1 minute to cast it.
Yes. You might be, I think the next one takes an hour.
Okay.
Mordecai's
it's a 10-foot radius.
Yeah, Mordecai's Magnificent Mansion, I think, takes an hour. And, okay. So, you guys...
So, 9 creatures of medium size or smaller can fit inside.
Okay. Now, remind me, I think you can't actually leave the hut or else it dispels, right?
Me personally?
I think, is that, or am I thinking of the mansion? Or am I thinking of something else completely?
That's right, I believe.
I don't think so.
My book's over here. I'm not just disappearing.
Stationary for the duration. Spell ends if you leave its area. So, you guys can come and go.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
You guys can come and go, but you have to stay in the hut.
How long does it last?
Should last 8 hours.
It lasts
maybe
8
10.
hours, yep.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
8 hours.
So, all right. So as you create the hut, do you guys still want to keep watch, or?
Yes. we should still keep watch. But now we can watch from a dome, like a
Yeah.
hunting blind, instead of like just out in the open, vulnerable.
Out in the open, vulnerable. Okay, let me just do something here. Okay, so Ula is on first watch. Since Ula has takes 4 hours of watch,
Oh yeah.
I will make Ula roll. Let me see. Ula, you roll once for each hour. Roll a d20, please.
Once for each hour.
Yeah. Well, I gotta make it somehow work for like her doing 4 and you guys doing 1.
That's true.
All right. So 4 d20s for 4 hours.
Yep.
Right? Okay.
Do you have to know which hour is which?
Just read them off as you roll them. And I'll stop you if you meet the threshold. 29, okay.
What?
Wait, I rolled 4 at the same time.
Oh, but it tells-
Oh.
If you
oh.
click-
Yeah, I have to roll them
once-
individually.
Roll individually once for each hour, yeah. So roll the
But
first
you
one
can
for your
see all
first hour.
4 if you click on the die. You got a 9 and
Yeah.
Yeah, that's, oh yeah.
yeah.
A 9, a 4,
Oh,
a
yeah.
13, and a 3 in that order.
Yeah.
What was it? 9, 4, 3. Okay, well, the 9. As soon as the sun goes down and everyone is sleeping, it's just you. Lucky has not woken up for his cat nap yet. You see in the distance, kind of shambling down the path towards you,
Oh no.
a humanoid.
Okay.
And as it gets closer, you know what? I'm not even going to make you roll because you would know this. You would know this in a heartbeat. This is a white.
Oh no. I mean, oh yes, I see.
A white is an undead.
The white is an undead.
They look like White Walkers from Game of Thrones,
Yeah.
kinda.
Yeah.
WIGHT.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah, WIG. Yeah, it's essentially an undead, basically an undead evil person. Like zombies would just be like, I'm just mindless, hunger-driven, living corpses. But a white still has evil in its undead, non-beating heart.
So it thinks?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, it can think. It is not, it's average intelligence. It's not.
But average intelligence from something that's dead
Yeah.
is scary.
Yeah, exactly. And they're also pretty strong. They're basically undead warriors. They have, still have strength, dexterity, that kind of thing. They're formidable, especially in large groups. However, you don't see any large groups. You just see this one singular white kind of shambling towards you. And he's looking around, almost like he's looking for something. And as he's getting closer, he approaches the dome, and he kind of like looks in, looks back, looks in it. Goes,
He's got a lot of teeth missing here, I assume.
knocks on it,
It doesn't look that great.
and he just starts walking around the dome slowly, always looking into the dome. As he's walking, not looking forward, but always looking to the side as he's walking around the dome, trying to almost see if he can see through it. And he does this. He doesn't stop. So, I mean, what do you do? I just let him walk around, or?
I mean, does it look dangerous? Like, should I wake the other? This is gonna ignite Ula's,
Oh, that he is
passion,
absolutely
right? She's
dangerous.
very
But you're also
anti-undead,
pretty
too,
sure
so-
that he can't get into where you guys are.
Right.
At some point, you'll have to deal with him.
Well,
depending on how long he stays out there.
Probably more.
Maybe he'll just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wander away.
So he wanders around for about, an hour. And what was your next roll? 14?
13.
Yeah,
13.
There's 9 and then 4 and then 13.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I had 4.
It doesn't really matter. He just basically keeps walking around and around, and that for the second hour. Then the third hour, you kind of hear a cry in the distance. It almost sounds like a horse's whinny, but it's almost sounds like it's painful.
Oh, ponies.
Yeah, almost like a death whinny, if you will.
The headless horseman roaming about.
Maybe.
Okay.
But that's all you hear.
Yeah.
And then the rest of your watch passes by just as this white
Is he like
circling the dome.
Is he
looking
walking
in.
like uncomfortably consistently, like very planned, like robotic steps? That's just what I'm picturing, and I don't like it.
I mean, he's just like, no.
He's catwalking around.
He's kind of like just casually walking, just kind of
Is
like
he
almost
strutting?
like fighting. You know what? He's more like.
Does he sashay?
Well, he watches his own.
He's more like walking with purpose, like waiting. I will describe it to anyone.
Can you show us?
No, but I will describe
We
it
need you
as
to.
the kind of.
I don't
almost
understand. I need a demonstration.
He's waiting for something, almost like Ewan McGregor as Obi-Wan Kenobi, walking back and forth,
God.
waiting for the doors to open before he can attack Darth Maul again.
Mm.
A kind of impatient. Yeah.
So he's not going away anytime soon.
And he's hot.
Hung out for 4 hours.
He's
Very.
Me being like the not adept nerd that I am, was picturing like McGregor, like the fighter McGregor, dressed
Oh,
up.
like Conor McGregor.
Conor McGregor.
Just,
It's probably the same thing.
visual.
I can picture Conor McGregor stalking around the ring like this.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. It works.
Yeah.
Pans out. All right. But yeah,
Not as hot as Ewan McGregor, but we'll still go with it.
he's his own kind of
Well,
fun.
the questionable ethic and morals really take the hotness down a notch.
For sure.
Yeah, that Ewan McGregor is an asshole. What? No.
What
I don't know
is,
cultural references. I just know he fights.
No, he's. Let's call him problematic.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
what? Just out of curiosity, what are the rules around casting a spell inside Tiny Hut? You probably can't, right?
I don't.
You can.
You can pass them. You can cast spells out of the hut, I believe,
Okay.
from within the safety of the
Without-
hut. I don't think.
Affecting the Tiny Hut spell at all?
Spells and other magical effects can't extend through the dome or be cast through it.
Okay.
You can cast stuff
So
on
you
us,
could
though.
cast, You could.
So you can
cast
pop
heal.
out, cast it, and pop back
Right.
in.
You could cast. You could like heal somebody within the dome,
Or,
cast,
like,
a spell
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
But you can't like shoot magic missiles through the dome or something, or like chill touch or something like that.
Okay. Who's next on watch?
Next on watch is actually we're gonna say it is the final hour of your watch, and Lucky will wake up for his cat nap and join you for the last hour. After that, it will be. We'll just say it's going into Valmaya's watch.
Hello, Ula. What's happening?
And Valmaya's waking up.
Oh, there's
to-
this guy. Who's
Yeah,
this
Valmaya's
guy?
waking up to spell you, so now
I
it's
like
the three of you awake.
What's this? What's happening? What's going on? What the fuck is that?
We'll just like explain what this is
Yeah.
based on her knowledge, but yeah, it's not looking good. We're gonna have to have a plan for what to do once everyone's awake. But I have a couple thoughts. Considering this is my forte, perhaps.
What are your thoughts? What do you
I'm
want to do?
thinking. I mean, I have a couple spells that could potentially affect this white. Turn on dead is something that I haven't used since I've
Oh, to make it
learned
go away?
I think so. Dungeon Master, do you know much about this Grave Cleric ability? Because it looks like one of the ones that it's Channel Divinity, Turn Undead.
Well, it's just a standard cleric thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's not specific to Grave Cleric. All right. Well,
No. You can attempt to turn the undead if you'd like.
What does that mean? Like
makes them run away.
Makes them scared.
Gotcha.
Yeah, makes them scared of you.
Okay.
Which is interesting because normally they
awesome.
aren't affected by fear effects. Like a fear spell wouldn't work on an undead, but well.
We should probably kill it, right?
You're asleep, Nicora.
She murders in her sleep. We should kill it.
Actually, more accurately would be she sits up and screams and then goes back to bed.
I can't help myself.
So, should we wake everyone up and maybe take advantage of this dome while we still have it?
Ula, please roll. Would this be? What would this be for you? It doesn't matter. They're both the same. Go ahead and roll a religion check.
Total of 21.
21. Another thing you will know is that while it wouldn't really do it any harm, you do know that whites don't like the sunlight. It doesn't necessarily mean that, he's like a vampire and will burn up into a pile of ash, but they tend to come out at night and they are light sensitive.
And what time is it now?
It's still very early. It's before midnight.
Okay.
Oh, actually, no. Well, say 6-ish. Yeah, say you guys get early 6. So yeah, let's say it's about 10 p.m. if you guys... 10 or 11.
So we got some time before the sun comes up.
You got a little time.
So he's just going
right
to circle until the sun comes up, so we could actually just make fun of him and
there's no guarantee.
Mess with him a little.
He'll leave. And just keep in mind that, Ula, you need to go to bed soon or you won't get your full rest.
And you're the one who knows how to turn undead. Maybe we should just do it and see if he goes away. And then if for some reason it goes horribly wrong, we'll just scream and wake up the group.
So, okay. So how this works, each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, it's turned for 1 minute or until it takes any damage. A turn creature must spend its turns trying to move as far from you as it can, and it can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. And it also can't take reactions. I'm wondering, like, if I pop back into the dome, like, is it worth it to cast a spell on it if it's just gonna kind of like hang out up to 1 minute? Like, it's still like you
can still come back.
Yeah, like I would have to stay awake to keep chasing it away.
Well, he can't come in. We're safe in here. So maybe we just let him wander about. Maybe he'll trip and lose a leg or something.
Well, I mean, you only need 4 hours, right? I mean, after your 4 hours, we can fuck around with it.
Yeah, at this point, I mean, once her rest is done, the 4 hours, the 8 hours, she's already rested 4 hours, going into her 5th, and once that 8th...
Well, no.
She's done her 4-hour rest.
No.
What? No. That's why she's...
Ula was on watch.
She's done her 4-hour watch.
Yeah,
right.
okay.
When she finishes the 4-hour rest, that will be the time limit on your dome.
Yeah.
Right.
So let's do that. Let's let him wander. We'll let everyone else wake up as they wake up. Let you get your rest.
Wait, if it's been 4 hours
I'll
and
just-
it's only, you said it's 10 p.m.?
I don't know, 10 or 11ish, depending
Okay,
what time you guys went to
another
bed.
4 hours would be like 3 in the morning. 2 in the morning?
Well, adjusted. We'll say sunrise would be like 5, so whatever's 4 hours before. So it's 1 in the morning.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that's probably the best bet. It's just to let me sleep, maybe.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
so I'm
something happens, we'll wake you up.
yeah, do that. I will be meditating. I don't sleep.
Right, but you
Yeah.
still have to meditate.
So
Yeah.
so just wake me out of my trance
Okay.
if anything goes wrong with this guy over here. I don't trust him. Good night.
Good night, Ula. So Valmaya and I are awake.
Yep. And this thing just keeps circling.
I mean, Valmaya, I really
Hasn't
want to
changed
fuck with him a
direction.
little bit.
It's still kind of like trying to look in. It almost like it's basically just like keeping its eyes on its own face as it walks around. Yes, Calvin.
Does
I
sound
make
pass
faces
through the
at it.
barrier?
Does sound pass through the barrier? That's a
Oh, did
good
you hear your whole
I think
conversation?
it might. I think it might.
Tiny hut.
I don't think it says. 9 creatures, medium size, smaller size, fit inside the dome with you. Spell fills, move dome, cast a spell, can move through it freely. All other creatures, objects are barred from passing through it. Spells and
It
other magical.
does not-
He can hear us.
I would
I don't
assume
know.
so.
Oh, what does it say? Sound? What does it say? Did it say something about sound?
I don't think so.
I think it doesn't say anything.
Ignore my
She
clacks.
said.
I'm gonna Google it.
He can't come in.
Yeah, I was
but
gonna say if you can Google that, Kelvin, let me know. I don't think it's ever come up or that I've seen or heard. That's funny. That's a good thing to know.
I'd like to imagine you heard the whole conversation. He's like, those
I would
little
too.
bastards. They're inside the dome.
I would too. Let me see. Magic, can't see you, can't move through it freely, but you can breathe, obviously. Yeah, that's a good question. I don't know how to go with that. We'll see what the online D&D community has to say about
Oh, they're
that.
very split on it.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's up to your discretion then, Dom,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
All
Is
right.
there a difference between Tiny Hut and then I think there was also like, was it Tasha's Tiny Hut or something like that? I had the choice of both and I just picked Tiny Hut, but maybe one has sound?
I don't know.
I thought they were pretty much the same spell, because I looked at those.
It looked like they were the same.
Yeah.
But
You know what?
I'm pretty sure mine do not let sound out.
The it says that the dome is opaque from the outside and the color you choose, transparent from the inside. The atmosphere inside the space is comfortable and dry regardless of the weather outside. And I have this wonderful image of it being completely raining and storming outside, and you guys can hear the rain tapping like a tin roof tapping on the dome.
Oh, that's nice.
And you guys are nice and dry inside. But since you could hear it inside, then, and I'll also add that to perception of being hearing. Yeah, I'm going to say it is not soundproof.
Can you go on a D&D glamping trip?
Good thing we were.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
Yeah.
we need
The
to
tiny-
go
yeah,
D&D
and that's-
glamping.
That's exactly what it's. Actually, glamping is going to be Mordecai's magnificent mansion. That's
Yeah.
going to be glamping.
This is just camping.
No, but I mean like for reals. We should all go to like a
Oh,
yurt
yeah.
in the woods and
Yeah,
play
we
for
go-
3 days.
We can go somewhere and get a tiny yurt.
It's like
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like
It'll
Burning
be
Man.
Lucky's tiny yurt.
yurt.
Lucky's tiny yurt.
It's like Burning Man, but with D&D.
Okay. But I
Yeah.
will say this.
Who's bringing the drugs?
There is
I was gonna say, and less drugs. Well,
there is a little bit of a barrier, so he probably could hear you, but it was probably muffled, like listening through a door or something like that. So I'm assuming you guys were probably like talking quietly, not to wake your companions up. So he probably heard the sound of voices, but couldn't tell what you guys were saying.
Does stealth count with voice levels and being overheard if I'm like whispering?
Yeah, if you want to say I want to whisper to not be heard or whatever, you can roll a stealth for that. But
can I do that retroactively?
No, not retroactively.
Okay. I would like to stealthily talk to Valmaya.
Okay.
You want me to roll a stealth?
Say something first, and then we'll decide.
So,
Say what you're gonna
Valmaya, you want to make faces at him as he walks around because he can't see us?
I already have been. What are you talking about?
Okay. Roll with stealth. Okay, roll for stealth with disadvantage because you laughed.
Well, damn.
What'd you get? I didn't see it.
Disadvantage 24. No, 19. Disadvantage 19.
Okay, you muffled.
I have plus 9 stealth.
Holy shit.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yeah, I do.
You're pretty sure. You're pretty sure he couldn't tell what you were saying. He might have heard a chuckle at the end, but
okay, it's a good thing you're the manager of this dome, so we can't get kicked out.
I know, right? Okay, so while he's on the other side of the dome, we could like sneak out, put a big stick, and then sneak back in and see if he trips on it.
Do you have a big stick?
There happens to be one right underneath where I was trying to sleep. It was very uncomfortable.
Roll a d10. If you get above a 5, there was a stick there.
Nicoya's just dying inside.
There was a stick.
All right. Do you want?
Okay, so while he's on the opposite side of the hut, I stealthily sneak out, put down the stick, and Lucky! No, I don't. I send Valmaya to do it. I send Valmaya to do it.
No.
Valmaya does it.
Nope.
You
grab the stick. You have a mischievous grin on your face.
No,
you're like,
I sent Valmaya to do it.
No, you did it.
Out of the hut. The hut disappears.
Lucky.
Oh my god.
Hey, everybody, wake up! We're about to fight.
Whips around. I need everyone to roll for initiative, please.
Sorry, guys.
Oh my god.
I wanted to say something so badly. It's like, no.
I'm proud of you for not.
I thought you were just gonna like.
Whoever wanted to say something but knew they couldn't because their character was asleep, give yourself an inspiration die. if you don't already have one.
I
already have one anyway.
I was so sure Lucky was just gonna chuck it out through the thing that I was like, okay, yeah, this makes sense. And then you're like, oh, and I walk out and I was like, no.
Sorry, guys.
I saw that coming from a mile away. I was like, please, no.
You live in
All right, in no particular order.
Wait, so how did we all wake up then? Is that?
I did yell, everybody wake up, we're about to fight.
Okay.
Yeah, so go ahead and everyone can roll initiative.
And then a really loud 3.
So my prone.
I think we're all prone, yeah. And I'm in my PJs. My studded leather
was waiting until
PJs.
he was on the opposite side, so Lucky's right here, and excuse me, he's opposite.
How big is the dome supposed to be?
It's a 20-foot
about 10
radius.
feet.
A 20-foot
A
diameter.
20-foot radius. Okay,
Okay.
20 feet.
There we go. Jesus. Are you kidding?
All right.
It's a nice natural 1, Valmaya.
Okay, so, all right, who got above a 20? All right, who got above a 15? No one
I did.
above 15?
I got
What, who
a
did?
15.
Okay, 15. All right, so
I think there's a helicopter
because
outside
Lucky
my
was
apartment.
out first. Oh, I need your compass. Compass. All right, nope, west is that way. Is this on the screen?
Yep.
Yep.
You're good.
All right, let's put it down there. Okay, can you see the where I'm putting the?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so Lucky's first. Who got above a 10?
Oh, I had a 13.
Cal-
Didn't
oh,
Winter-
Kelwin got a 13. What'd you get?
Winter got something.
You got an
I've got
18?
I'm first.
I couldn't hear you, Winter.
18.
Oh, 18. You should.
Yeah.
Okay. So Winter got an 18. So Winter will go first. Then Lucky. Then Kelwin. Okay.
I think it's the built-in like computer mics that for some reason, if there's sound coming through, just cut out. So if it's silent,
Yeah.
you're talking, it's totally fine. But as soon as like there's overlapping stuff, those mics
Yep.
just cut out for some reason.
Yeah, I think it's because it won't activate your speakers on or something like that.
Oh, that might be it.
So, okay. So, who got above a 5?
Oh, I got a 6.
I got an 8.
Ula, 8. Okay. And Valmaya, what'd you get?
2.
2. Okay. That is everybody. Excellent. He's got a roll.
Does he?
All right, but he rolled a 4, so he'll probably be dead before you guys.
I don't know. I'll probably accidentally cure wounds or something. I'm on such a roll.
Wouldn't that hurt him?
I would actually, I believe.
What?
Okay, Winter.
He's undead.
So if I
Winter.
make him better, can I bring him back?
Winter, it is your turn.
So is the cork
With
looking
Lucky
thing
on
the-
deck. What?
Is the thing that looks like a cork the thing?
Yeah, that's the white.
Okay.
Well, yeah, we got closer. Ah!
Oh, sorry. Was he there? Okay.
I don't
Wait,
know.
can this thing talk? Just out of curiosity.
It can.
Okay.
Do I know anything about whites?
Just what Ula told you.
Ula didn't tell him anything.
Nope, I was sleeping.
Oh, you were sleeping.
I'm-
Then you go ahead and roll a nature check.
You don't
Or,
have to
religion
be that
check
kind,
for
I'll
me.
take it. It's a 9.
9. Hey, it looks like a big tough zombie.
Cool. I'm gonna stand up.
Okay.
Freaked
Yes,
out.
everybody is prone except for Lucky.
And me.
Em,
And Valmaya.
Oh, right, Evelmaya, correct.
Quickly realizing this isn't a lucid dream, I am going to approach said creepy zombie and try to dagger it.
Okay, you are going to try to dagger it.
24, does that hit?
Right there?
Yeah.
Okay, what'd you roll?
24?
24 definitely hits, absolutely.
Baby.
And that was with your dagger?
Yeah.
Okay.
9 points of damage.
Nice.
That's cool. Then I'm going to use a bonus. Well, no, I'm just going to swing at it with the dagger again. 21.
Okay. Yeah, okay.
Cool. Oh, shit. Wrong
hits.
dice. Sorry. Nope. That was the wrong dice.
What'd you roll? Oh,
She rolled to hit
I
again
rolled to
accidentally.
hit again.
Oh. So 6. Okay.
Damage.
All right.
Then,
You still have your third attack with your axe if you want it, or you can do something else.
yeah. Yep, that's it. Does 13 hit?
Okay, no, 13 misses.
Cool.
Cool.
Then I'm good.
Okay, Lucky, your turn with Kelwin on deck.
So I'm gonna cast from 10 feet further northeast.
I will, just a reminder, everyone who wears armor, make sure to take into account that your armor class is whatever your pajama armor is, not your normal armor is.
Mhm.
I
Alrighty.
think
Unless
that applies to...
you were already awake.
Did you push your armor back on just to get up for your little... I'm going to say no because you take
Okay.
little... Yeah, I'm going to say you're still in your studded pajamas.
Okay.
Which sounds dirty, but... It's my leather studded pajamas.
Pass
Oh, God.
this.
Okay, so...
Fantasy.
10 feet northeast of the white, I'm going to cast Shatter, so only he gets hit, not Winter.
So you're going to get right here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Go for
I
it.
cast it from there, so only he is in the thingy. I'm casting it at level 3.
Level 3. Woo!
Yeah. That's right. He has to do a savey save.
He does. Hold on, I'm checking something. Shatter is bludgeoning damage?
It's
Thunder damage.
Thunder damage. Okay. What do you roll? What'd you roll? Oh, no, I have to roll.
Mm-hmm.
Constitution.
That's Constitution?
Mm-hmm.
Strength?
Constitution.
Constitution.
He got an 11. Does that save?
Nope,
No,
he
it
needed
does not.
13.
All right, and what did he get? What did he damage?
18.
All right. Wow, you guys are just beating up this poor guy. What else would you like to do?
On Kelwyn, I would like to give a combat inspiration.
All right. All right. Kelwyn, it is your turn with Ula on deck.
Okay, I'm going to stand up for half my movement. I don't really have time to put my shield on right now, so I'm just going to grab my glaive. With 10 feet of movement, am I able to get 1 square north of Nicoya? It's kind of funky.
Yeah, I'll give it to you. I mean, because if you pull out the old trusty ruler,
yeah,
that is. Ooh, you know what? That's. Yeah, I'll give it to you. All right.
No, not there. 1 square north of Nicoya.
Oh, right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can. I'm just wondering.
Is it too clunky to try and fight around?
I think it's too clunky to. I mean, you could move through, and this isn't like a ranged attack. You're like swinging a big pole arm.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say you can't, but I will give you to here if you want.
Then I'll go there. Yeah.
All right.
So I think I'm just gonna swing at it.
All right.
With my Glavy.
Yep.
That is a 19 to hit. I'm going to use a trip attack maneuver. And I'm going to add my inspiration from Lucky to the damage too. So, that is...
Okay, well what is your initial damage first?
Okay, just the glaive is... I rolled a 2, but with my great weapon thing, I get to re-roll
your great
that.
weapon magic, you get to re-roll.
Good thing I just read up on that again.
Good thing.
Okay, now it's a 5. So 10 damage on just the glaive attack, which is... yes. That's the one, the glaive's the thing I found in the cave with this puddle wizard, right?
Yes.
Okay. So there's that, and then there's the D8 from the maneuver, and then is Lucky's inspiration a D8 now because he leveled up?
D8.
It is a D8 now because.
Okay, so the extra 2 D8 is another 13 damage on top of it.
All right, but doesn't he have to roll?
And he has to.
Trip?
Yes, he has to save against being tripped. So he still takes the damage regardless, but he does have to
Does
save.
he still take the damage even if he saves?
Yeah.
Okay.
He just doesn't get
So how much damage was that on top of it?
Another 13.
Yikes.
So it should be 23 total from that.
Yeah. And is
Strength
that a
save.
strength or dex strength? Doesn't matter. The same. 15.
That is the DC, so I think he saves?
He saves. He does save, yes. So he does not trip. You catch him off balance. He's looking pretty hurt. Well beyond bloody.
I'm
if he could bleed.
I'm just going to swing again then.
Okay.
There's a 24 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
And since I hit him again, I'm going to try and trip him again.
Okay.
Spend another superiority die, so that's going to be another... That's 12
what
on
was
the...
What was the initial hit?
12.
The damage?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then with the superiority die, it's another 2. And he has to save again.
Okay, how much was it on the superiority die?
2.
Just 2 points?
Yep.
Just 2 points, okay. Alright. And he's got a save. He does not. He rolled a 1.
Oh,
Wow.
great!
So,
I'm gonna action surge.
yep. So yeah, you like do the trip attack. You just take his leg out. Not only do you take his leg out, you pretty much take his lower part of his foot off.
Great.
He just collapses.
And now that he's prone, I should have advantage.
You do.
So I'm gonna swing again with my action surge.
Okay.
So with advantage, it's a 22 to hit,
Okay.
and that is 15 damage.
Nice.
Do
You
I
needed
need to
2.
swing again? Okay.
Yeah. Winter. Just so basically, you guys, most of you are just sleeping, and suddenly the warm, dry air disappears, and you guys just get hit with this cold blast of air on your face, and you hear Lucky go, "Wake up!" Or you hear Lucky go, "Oops, wake up!"
He said sorry.
Yeah. And then instantly, Winter and Kelwyn spring into action.
Team Warrior.
With Winter springs into action and just cutting 2 ribbons out of this white. Lucky cast a spell, and then Kelwyn just steps up with his glaive and no shield. He don't need no stinking shield, and he just slices this thing to ribbons, and it is down on the ground, completely dead.
So
again,
breathing heavy in my studded pajamas.
Yeah.
What happened to our hut?
It is. Yes.
I'm sorry.
Lucky rolled over in his sleep and he rolled out of bounds.
Valmaya.
That's right.
Valmaya,
that is what
deception,
happened.
Please.
That is what happened.
Is Lucky assisting in their deception, or is it just a Valmaya
Oh,
roll?
I am gonna say yes. Lucky is corroborating her story. You can roll with it.
Okay, I will roll again. Thank God.
Yeah.
19.
19. Kelwyn, roll insight with advantage.
Okay.
Because Lucky's
Lucky's a cat. Lucky doesn't give a shit.
Kelwyn, with advantage, got a 12. He's not very insightful.
He is not. All right. Sounds legit. It's kind of cramped in here. It's kind of cramped. You can see somebody rolling over. Yeah.
It makes sense.
Corey's just gonna go.
Like
Roll back over and go to bed.
Can you bring up another hut?
I really can't. I
You
used all
cannot.
my spells.
Kelwyn doesn't laugh. Brian laughs.
Yeah.
Also,
Sorry.
how did this guy get so close to the hut?
He was just wandering around.
He was just walking around the campsite?
Mm-hmm. But he couldn't see us and he couldn't hurt us.
How long was he walking around the campsite?
Only like a few hours.
A few hours?
3 hours?
The fuck is wrong with you? Next time that we have...
You were sleeping.
Yes, and we could have been dead, and I'd much rather be awake than dead.
Can't be dead when he can't come in. Except when, I rolled out in my sleep and accidentally made the hut go away. Next time you should snuggle me so I don't roll.
There's a lot to unpack
This
there.
is really your fault. You should have snuggled
should
me,
be more
and then it
snuggled.
would have never happened.
Or you could have just all blasted the thing when you had the chance. Okay. I know this isn't your strong suit, but next time, just wake me up, please.
Okay. Well, we'll be snuggled, so it'll be easy. I'll just do my little paw on your nose. Boop.
I'm going to go back to bed. In the
All right,
cold.
so you guys got to make your camp.
In the cold
Does anybody want to loot this?
and the
Does anybody
mist.
wanna, check for... Anybody want to loot
Corey
this
went back
guy,
to
or is that
sleep.
boring?
I'll-
I'd like to loot
Yeah.
the thing.
Well, before, can I cast Eyes of the Grave to see if there's any other undead near us?
That's a good
You
point.
can.
Cool.
The hell is that?
So, it means that Ula would know the location of any undead within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover and that isn't protected from divination magic.
Okay.
Wow, everyone got really cool all of a sudden.
Level 5 is a big jump, man.
And I can do this twice per long rest.
But
and
can they attack twice? I don't think so.
Is that a roll or you just cast it?
I think I just cast it.
Just casting? Okay.
Yeah.
You sense no other undead within range. It was just that one guy.
Okay.
Winter. Winter, you're looting it?
Yeah, I'm going to loot it.
Okay, Winter, please go ahead and roll a D100.
Kelvin was also going to just, watch Winter loot it.
Okay.
89, baby.
89. Nice. Okay. Roll 4d6, please.
1, 2, 3. How many?
4.
I'm sorry, Dungeon Master, did you hear that?
I did.
Was that upstairs or at our door?
I have no idea. This came through my headphones, so.
No.
What was that?
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, I have no idea.
I heard it through
Sounded
the
like it came through my
headphones.
headphones.
Yeah.
Okay. Apparently, there's monsters in our apartment. Winter, what'd you get for the 4d6s?
21.
21. Nice.
Yeah.
Wow. You find.
It just happened.
You find 210 gold on this one. Yeah. It's a good roll. Now I need Kelwin and Winter to each roll a perception check for me.
How many golds?
210.
And I have to roll perception now?
You and Kelwin both have to roll perception.
I'm just going to tell Winter to just take the gold.
24, and it was a natural.
Okay, but yeah, I still need you to roll perception, Kelwin.
Yeah. 12.
12. Okay, Winter. As you are looting the body, rummaging around, finding all this gold, you see draped across, as you kind of open its tunic, you see across its neck and on a leather cord this pendant, and it's kind of like almost looks like a glass eye, because it's like almost looks wet, like a wet eye sitting in like a setting of thorns, like a little nest made of thorns. It's sitting there. It's just kind of like lolled over to the side as it's sitting there. And as you're like rummaging around, the eyeball snaps up and stares directly into your eyes.
Oh my god.
Did I see that with the perception check, or was it just Winter?
Just Winter, because he rolled 24.
I also want to ask Ula to give us the rundown.
Grab it?
You can grab it. You can grab it. If you grab it and you look at it, and you're looking at it, it looks just like a bizarre necklace. It's not alive or anything. It looks alive. The eye it could be a real eye in there, but it's not like you can stab it if you want.
Does it have cataracts?
Is it looking at me?
It does not have cataracts, no. It is in need of possibly some kind of refractive lens exchange or something like that. But
does it need some MIGs?
I'm gonna quickly try and perform some blade LASIK.
some bladed LASIK.
With blade LASIK. All right.
Just get one of the warlocks to use their lasers.
No one needs blade.
All right, some blade LASIK, and you're just gonna stab the thing.
It's probably a bad idea, but I want to do it. I'm gonna stab it.
Okay, all right, you stab it. You stab it. It kind of deflates a little, like it was an eye. But yeah, it's gross, and it's like jelly inside, and blah blah blah. So you're holding this thing. And
God, you made it worse.
You don't particularly feel anything or something like that.
If Nicoya had been awake, she would have maybe offered to identify that first.
I don't trust it.
That's fine.
Seems like
It's funny because that's like a night.
He was watching
Nicoya, we'll play that. If Winter decides to show it to Nicoya in the morning, you could still identify that. So we could, but right now,
it's deflated.
At that, we will say everyone makes camp, beds down, definitely continues their watch since you are not in the safety of the hut now. It is kind of starting to drizzle a little bit, and it's cold and chilly, and you guys have gone from like nice and warm and cozy to a little bit miserable. But
it's Kelwin's fault.
This is all Jan's fault.
As the adrenaline from being woken up so harshly fades, and a little bit. Lucky, everyone got. Winter found 210 gold on the.
Nice.
Okay, is it up to you to tell?
What? Well, he was there.
Oh yeah.
He was. Yeah. So 210 divided by 6 that's 35 gold each. So.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys drift off back to sleep, and that's what we'll pick up after. Let's do a very short break since we got started a little bit late. So let's try to be back in about 5 minutes.
BRB.
All right, we're back. Okay, so you guys just settled in to sleep for the rest of the night. And
Lucky has decided to snuggle up to Kelwin because he has a tendency to roll, and this way Kelwin can keep Lucky safe.
Are you spooning?
I'm laying on my back.
I'm nuzzled up under his armpit.
Okay, so there's this 6'2" cat.
Cats curl up into little tiny balls.
That's true. Cats are liquid. Okay. So as you guys are snuggling and the rest of you are sleeping, Winter, you are sleeping until you are suddenly jolted awake by a vine shooting out of the ground next to you, wrapping around your neck.
Wait, who's on watch?
Are you kidding?
Who's on watch?
Valmaya's on watch, right? Valmaya, because
yeah.
That's right. Valmaya was on watch.
Right? Is she still, or was someone else on?
Yeah, she would still be on watch.
Okay.
Can I carry?
Well, this is toward the end of Valmaya's watch. Winter, you're woken up by this vine shooting out of the ground, wrapping around your neck, pulling you back like it's pulling you against the dirt and strangling. You can't breathe. Another one comes out and wraps around your arms and your legs. Another one just wraps around your mouth and nose, and you can taste like rotted plant life, and it smells awful, and you try to scream, but whenever you scream, all you can get is this taste of rotting vegetation, and it's totally cocooning you in your.
Do I notice this?
In your legs and your arms, and it's you try to scream, nothing. No one's coming to your aid, and your eyes are wide open, and suddenly everything goes dark as the last vine just goes over the little gap over your eyes.
Did you just kill me?
You're in darkness. You're in darkness. You can't do anything, and as you feel the life drain out of you, you snap awake. And you are.
You brat.
You are breathing heavily. Sweat is pouring off your face, and you don't know what happened. And as you calm down, try to breathe, and you lay back down, and as you doze off, another vine comes out of the ground, pushes and pulls you down, and that is how you spend the rest of your night, having this awful dream about being suffocated and strangled by this rotting vegetation from the earth. Until it's your watch.
Well, on the one hand, really good job describing that, because that gave me real life anxiety.
So after like a couple rounds of that, you wake up, and it is like Valmaya's just looking at you. It is your turn to watch. It is your turn to watch, and Valmaya's just kind of looking at you like.
Hey,
You doing okay?
had some fucked up dreams. You should go to bed.
All right. You okay for your watch?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks.
Call her if you need anything.
Yep.
Right.
Okay, so over your watch, Winter, nothing really happens. You're just kind of staring groggily out into the darkness, looking around.
Did that affect my sleep quality?
We'll find out. You are definitely groggy. And as your watch comes to an end, Nicoya takes over, and then Kelwyn, and then but throughout the rest of their watch, you keep having the same dream over and over again, and as you almost kind of get used to it, like you're not sitting bolt upright every morning, but you're waking up and just the night terrors, and you slowly drift back to sleep. And as morning comes, you have not slept. You have a point of exhaustion. Nicoya, you no longer have a point of exhaustion.
That's right.
That sounds exactly like the last time I had strep and was trying to sleep with that fever. That's exactly what it felt like.
Wow, sorry.
I was like, this sounds really familiar.
How do I add that to me?
Under conditions on the top right, under your health.
Thank you kindly.
It's all the way at the bottom.
Ooh, found it. Thank you. Oh, nope, not that. Exhausted.
But the rest of us got our long rests.
You guys have got your needed sleep. Not as comfortable as you would have
level
liked.
1 exhaustion?
Yep.
Level 1 exhaustion, yeah. That means all of your ability checks are disadvantaged.
Yep.
Cool.
So.
What are you even doing?
Okay. Never mind.
When Lucky wakes up, Lucky sees a slight movement in the brush that looks like a mouse, and Lucky pounces.
Okay.
To catch the mouse.
Okay, go ahead and roll an attack roll.
Is it just Kelwyn's feet under the blanket?
No, it's an actual mouse. It's an actual mouse.
Okay, you caught it. Are you going to kill it, or are you going to...
Well, I'm gonna hold it in my mouth and go over to Valmaya and drop it at her feet.
I freak out for a second and make sure my mouse is still okay in my pocket. Because I have a pet mouse.
Oh, I forgot about your pet mouse.
Yeah.
You do?
You do?
I do, yeah.
She does.
No, he's just pulling out in my pocket doing shit.
Mouse pocket.
And I sit there really proud because I brought her a present.
What was your mouse's name again?
Gray.
What, Gray?
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually,
I
no.
remember that.
I'm changing it right now to Earl.
Earl.
Oh.
Nice.
Like Earl Grey.
All right. I'm going to have to make a note of that. That should have come into play earlier, but all right.
I feel like Lucky should kill this mouse too.
Valmaya's my bestie.
Sorry.
21 sessions, we
never
learned
heard
about
Earl
Valmaya's
Grey.
pocket mouse.
I know. I do remember she had one, but it never came up.
No, because it's always just sitting in my pocket, and then like most of the time I forget I have him.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Have you been forgetting to feed him? I mean...
He's a little skeleton now.
He gets all the crumbs that fall into my cleavage. It's fine.
Okay. Boob mouse. I got it.
Yeah.
All right.
Boob snack.
Tit mouse.
Boob snack.
Pet mouse.
Oh my god, how did I not hear?
Love it.
Oh boy. I wish we had fans that would do fan art.
And this
like,
is the gray
Earl
tit
hanging
mouse.
up on the
Mouse?
cleavage.
No.
That's a mouse.
This just looks like a normal mouse. Well, yes, but it's all
Location.
All right, he's forever Earl the titmouse.
Earl the Titmouse.
Oh.
Nice. Okay, so
Awesome.
But
Thank you, Lucky.
I bring you an offering. Yes.
Thank you. Don't really
You're
know what to
welcome.
do with this.
Eat it.
Yeah. It's. You can let it go. It's perfectly fine. I didn't kill it, or you can have it as a snack. Whatever you want to do.
I'll let it go for now, but thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
The confused little mouse looks around and scurries off into the bush.
Probably died of a heart attack.
So as you guys wake up, as you kind of get put together camp and all that, your surroundings look a little different. The grassy plains around you seem to have grown into like almost a young forest, and the path is getting very clear to you now. Yes, Kelvin.
Just so you know, I have my shield on in case that comes into play before I have time to say that I have
Okay,
it.
no, I'm assuming you guys are all armored now and all that.
Yeah, but shield specifically on for that that cool +3 to AC.
Yep. You have your shield, and everyone has their normal armor on. You're no longer in your studded leather pajamas. And okay, so your path is becoming. You no longer need Lucky's guidance, as the path is becoming clear, which way you guys need to go. And
Lucky has decided to kind of follow the group from way back.
From way back, okay.
Not way back.
Okay, I know, from behind. Okay. And as you approach, get further into the path, and it starts to get, it's a wide path, but it's the sides in the forest, they're getting almost, it's to the point now where leaving the path would be rough terrain. And almost like as you peer into the forest on either side of you, you wonder like how deep in you could get. It's almost like it might be impassable. Winter gets a little bit of a shudder as it sees just this thick, dense underbrush, just like looking like almost a wall that could just engulf you. But it's still pretty wide open as far as like you guys have enough room to maneuver, and it's definitely not a narrow path. It's very wide. And yes, Lucky.
Does it look dry or like very wet?
Is
it like boggy or is it like dry?
The ground is dry, but it's like, it's almost like the ground is dry, but the vegetation's wet. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's a very wet vegetation smell.
It wouldn't burn well.
Almost composty. Yeah.
Okay.
No, it wouldn't burn.
I don't know if this is significant or not, but I had some really intense dreams last night about vegetation killing me.
Isn't that
violently?
Was it different from your normal super fucking weird dreams?
Your normal super weird dreams?
It was super weird.
Yeah.
In the same sense that this was super weird, like some of my other weird dreams, but sometimes my dreams aren't that weird.
Yeah.
As they were.
The main difference for you, Winter, is your super weird dreams don't leave you exhausted when you wake up in the morning.
I'm tired.
In your nap.
So you guys, as you are marching along,
okay, we're just gonna.
You see.
Fuck you, Winter.
I find that very interesting. I'm so sorry, Winter. That sounds horrible. I'm so sorry you had such a terrible night's sleep. I'm sorry we couldn't protect you in the hut because Kelwin didn't keep me from rolling out.
Dungeon Master.
Yes, Nicoya.
Would Nicoya know if there was a side effect of Winter touching that necklace?
Does anyone know Winter found that necklace?
You would not know.
Okay.
But you did see her, you guys all watched. I mean, it was pretty obvious what he was doing with, because you guys were all awake, and
Nicoya was asleep.
Nicoya was asleep. So if no one's told you about the necklace, then you would have no idea.
If I didn't know I saw Winter fiddling with the necklace specifically but if I did,
you were watching
okay,
him
that
with
makes
the body
sense.
And all that. It's just the perception roll was who saw the eye first.
Do you think it might have something to do with you fucking around with a spooky necklace on a spooky dead man that you tried to?
What necklace is this?
Oh yeah, Nicoya likes Do you still have
Did you
it?
keep the necklace, or did you toss it after you destroyed it?
I kept it.
I'll allow it.
Here it is.
I don't want to touch it. Also, Nicoya, probably don't touch it.
Can I?
Could you
Can I
hold it?
cast Identify on her to see if she's cursed?
That's not how Identify works.
Yeah, you can see that.
Like a cursed item.
That's something else. That's something else, I believe.
And-
I don't think.
And
that's
Identify
that's
doesn't
like
actually tell you about
Hold on.
curses.
Yeah.
If you instead touch a creature through the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are currently affecting it. Does that not count?
No.
Okay.
It actually, in the Identify spell, specifically tells you it doesn't tell you about curses on an item.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, Dungeon Master, you were just describing creepy vegetation, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure I wasn't totally off base.
Nope.
Okay.
Creepy
Brian,
vines.
no.
I'm nervous
What?
about.
It doesn't say anything about curses. Just what spell is affecting it.
Maybe it's in the DMG, but there is something in the rules that says level 1 Identify does not tell you about curses.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
is as okay. You choose one after.
I remember because I had to do a lot of research about it for Brunch Club stuff.
Was this 3rd edition, Brian?
No.
Or Kellen?
Okay, no, it says if you instead touch a creature through the casting, you learn what spells, if any, are affecting it. So I read that as if you were touching a creature, you could learn if it had a spell on it, like Bane or something like that. That's how I read that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the gauge
So you
spell.
could try that, or you
Okay.
could try to identify the object.
I'm gonna try touching Winter instead.
For 11 minutes.
For 11 minutes. I'm gonna gently rub your
Is that
hands
how long
or
it takes?
something. Yeah.
You guys
I
seen that
picture
video
you guys
of-
sitting down cross-legged, holding each other's hands.
No, I'm the slow Loris.
Aww.
Don't make eye contact though, that's weird.
Yeah, you know.
I was right, it is in the DMG, not in the player's handbook. For the Identify thing. Do you have the DMG in front of you, Dom?
I do.
It's on page 139. If you
Why
want
didn't it say it in the spell then?
I don't know.
What page is it? 139?
Yep.
In the Dungeon Master's Guide?
Yep.
139?
Should be.
Nope. Not on mine.
Alright, well, continue running the game.
Oh, wait. Oh, I see. So under cursed items. Some magic items bear curses that bedevil their users. Sometimes long enough to stop using an item and magic items descriptions. Most methods have identified on including
Not that that item's
failed.
cursed.
Right. File to. Yeah, I was just going to say. Yeah. You don't know if the item's cursed or not. Okay, I had to look something else up regarding
Regarding the definitely not cursed.
dream. Regarding the definitely not cursed. But if
Something
you
totally
want
unrelated.
to, okay, so you are doing that, and I am looking this up and trying to figure out exactly if this is going to do anything, because I didn't foresee you doing this. So
We can just
dungeons.
we
It's
just-
dungeons and math and looking stuff up.
Can we just roleplay Nicoya touching Winter for 11 minutes and
Yes.
Absolutely, I'm
God,
here for
your
it.
hands are so soft.
If Winter's doing the slow Loris thing, are you just rubbing his armpits?
Yeah.
Oh, sure. Your armpits are so soft.
It's a wisp.
little
That tickles.
Let's relax for the spell.
an armpit
What
mouse?
fine
Ugh.
hairs you have.
Okay.
This mouse has been in Winter's armpit for 21 sessions.
Okay, so Nicoya, you go ahead and give Winter a awkward massage, or you're holding hands, looking at
An armpit massage.
Can I, while they're doing
I
that,
don't even know.
3 minutes in, be like, Winter, don't you have to pay him a stupid amount of money first, and then he can tell you.
Oh, not cool. Rude.
You don't get any.
People make mistakes, Elwyn.
You don't sense. You get a faint aura of magic coming off of Winter, but that could very well be from the dagger or the pendant. You can't identify any specific magical curse she is under, or magical effect she is under.
I'm a he.
He is under.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Is Nicoya smart enough to know she shouldn't touch that pendant?
Nicoya, roll an intelligence for me. Roll Arcana for me, please.
Arcana.
Wait for that.
16.
16. The pendant looks sketchy, but you won't really know what it is until you identify it.
Which she has to do by touching it for 10 minutes or whatever.
Yeah.
You just touch it.
As me, I'm like, I don't want to touch this, but Nicoya's like, I kind of want to check that out.
Couldn't you just
It's called role playing.
just use like
gonna be
a...
like, give me the pendant. I'm gonna cast Identify on that too.
Koya, just
Okay.
use a handkerchief. Like, just
I
something.
have to touch
You
it.
have to
You have to touch it.
Oh.
I have to touch it.
So you're holding it. As you get through the spell and you're starting to learn more about its nature, and you see it's like the deflated eye, you get nothing from you. You feel like it is inert. You feel like it's not of a danger to you. But as you
Is it because I
progress, you realize that it is a hag's eye.
Oh, guys, it's a hag's eye.
And a hag's eye allows the creator of the hag's eye to see through the eye as it is being carried by a servant or someone doing its bidding.
So the last thing it saw was Winter just...
Yes.
Good. I knew it.
And you do know that the destruction of the hag's eye will cause temporary blindness and quite a lot of pain to the hag that created it.
Oh, okay. Nice. Okay.
Oh.
Oh no.
Look, we just count. We're very even. We have one crazy poor planning experience with one miraculously good planning experience. They all balance out.
I knew it. Yeah, this is fun.
Okay. Well, here's your necklace back.
Roll an intelligence check, Nicoya.
A 12.
A 12. Okay. You don't know or not. You have no idea if the item was actually cursed or if items like this can be cursed.
Okay.
So you don't particularly know if there was a curse with it.
Maybe the hag's just fucking with your dreams from wherever the hag is.
Here's your gross necklace back.
Can hags
Winter.
be that?
Mm.
Don't know? Well, I know. You
Does
don't.
anyone know anything about hags?
Oh yeah. So now that we know that that's a hag eye, should we be concerned that the white was circling our thingamabob?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Ula, I'll allow you to run a Arcana or Religion check. No, Arcana check, please.
21 total.
21. Excellent. You know a fair amount about hags. There's different kinds of hags. They have different abilities. Sometimes hags can form kind of a coven.
Gal pals.
You also know that
just
there is a
friends.
particular kind of hag called a night hag with night hags can cause nightmares to people on the same plane as them if they have seen them or and can identify them, and so basically, kind of like scrying, but also giving them nightmares.
Rude.
Terrifying.
Very
And
For winter.
would I also know about like any long-term or lasting impact of those nightmares?
You know that, and as far as you know, that until the hag is dead, Winter will no longer be able to sleep at night.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Girl gonna die.
And the way exhaustion works is if he goes 6 nights without sleep, he will die.
That
We
sucks.
gotta find this hag.
Yeah, we have a little oomph in our butts.
Good news is you were told by the centaurs the hag was only about 4 days out.
So this Dungeon Master, this is why you kept being like, does anyone want to loot the fucking... Are you kidding me?
Yup.
What a jerk.
The price you pay for a good loot.
Wow.
Why do you think
worth
only one white wandered into you like 6 people?
I don't trust you. Ever. It's over.
I mean, you did choose to stab the eye. You didn't have to.
Clearly for good measure.
It could be
In all fairness,
she could be spying on all of us, so yay, she stabbed it, right?
Yeah, if Winter hadn't, he'd still have nightmares, and also we wouldn't have damaged and blinded the hag.
Yep.
True.
An eye for an eye.
Yeah. And keep in mind that I gave Kelwyn just as much of a chance as you to see the eye.
I'm just really not perceptive because fantasy.
Wow.
Anyway.
well played.
Just that's how fate works sometimes. So don't blame me, blame the dice.
Mm-hmm.
It could be both.
Why not both?
Blame the player and the game.
Right. I am getting the evil eye from
So-
Winter up there.
So we should get a move on that.
So you guys are after the identifying and all this. And,
Can we?
We have a serious timeline now.
Yeah, we can. Can we pick up our walking pace? There's like the normal pace, and then there's like a forced march pace or something.
I mean, do we know, like, as the characters, that she's gonna die in 6 days because she can't sleep? Or...
You guys, I mean, maybe not like 6 days, but you guys, from personal experience, stuff gets
A
hairy
person
when
can
you're
only
hairy
go
when you
so
can't
long
sleep.
without sleep.
Person can only go so long without
Everybody's
sleep.
watching.
So,
Like imagine if one of us showed up and was like, I haven't slept in 4 days.
yeah.
Like the answer would be you need to go to a medical
Rehab.
professional.
What are you on? Is my first question.
The longest I've gone without sleep is 48 hours, and I was hallucinating. By the
Yeah.
end of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm on day 3 of no sleeping.
I don't even know if I'm playing a game. I
You're
could
not
just
even
be staring
playing
at a
D&D
wall.
right now.
I'm not even on this plane.
Okay, Valmaya, that's awesome and terrifying.
So,
Oh,
is
no.
this
I have a question to pose to the group, considering this nightmare situation. Perhaps we should, considering it's a night hag, should we think about maybe sleeping during the day so we could be awake at night to hunt this beast?
It's not a bad idea. And based on that info you said about the whites, they have trouble during the day, right?
Yes,
We've
they
all got
are.
dark vision, so I mean it's not like the best, but we have torches. We can walk through with torches and stuff.
I can see normally in darkness.
Well, no, we can see. Wait, you've got that
No, I
spell.
No, I can.
She
Yeah,
can,
it's,
because she's a warlock.
It's a feat.
Oh.
Or,
Yeah. Invocation, or whatever it is.
yeah.
Tit mice
it's-
and dark vision. And...
What more does a girl need? So as you guys are discussing this, I believe it was. Where's my list here. So as you guys are all discussing this wonderful stuff, Ula, please roll.
We're after that
Perception.
whole identify thing was done. We're walking still, right?
Yeah, you guys are doing walk and talk. Yep. Roll a perception for me, Ula.
Do we know where to find the tag? Did they just kind of point out on a map for Lucky?
Following the path.
Okay.
And as you are recalling, what'd you get, Ula?
8.
8. Okay. So you guys are all kind of just walking and talking, and the discussion is getting kind of animated about what to do. The path is pretty easy to follow, and when Kelwyn wonders like if they are indeed on the right path, you do remember you were told that the entrance to the path was guarded by 3 hill giants.
Yep.
And as you're saying that, you suddenly kind of hear this rumbling noise. Almost sounds like thunder in the distance. And the path is fairly wide, but as you are walking, and now this is a hill, you see the path starting to go uphill, and on top of the hill, you see sleeping. Where did I put them up there? You see sleeping with numerous corpses of like large cows and bears and
Horses, maybe.
just carrion that
Familiars.
Deer. Three large giants, just kind of sleeping, snoozing.
Cuties.
Are they spooning?
They are not spooning. They're just kind of like leaned back against rocks. Their bellies are out. They're like got blood on their like lips and they just look gross. There's bones all around them, and they're all snoring. But they are directly in your path. You cannot go around them because of the dense forest around them. So you guys need to go through them, but they are asleep.
Can we shatter them all 3 at the same time? Twice?
You could
Can
not
2 of
shatter
us do?
3. 2 of
Can
you
2
could
of
shatter.
us
Yeah.
do spells at the same
Now
time?
they are sleeping, so I would allow you guys to make a plan. They have not heard you. You guys can do a plan and make a coordinated attack, or you guys can decide how you want to approach this.
Okay, from here on, we're gonna try and be stealthy until it's clear they're awake.
Yep.
Everyone.
Okay.
What is the diameter on shatter?
10
feet.
10 feet. So you could not get all 3 at once. You would have to get...
2 of us could.
2 of you could.
So you could each get the middle and 1 on a flank.
Could each get the middle, right. So you could each get the middle, and then 1 would be there, yep.
Or you just focus on
Yeah.
2, because... Alright.
Yep.
There's only 3 targets. It's always better if we can just eliminate 1 and get them out of the fight, then we can just deal with the other 2. So, what is more powerful from you guys? The shatter across 2 of them, or do you have something that will just eliminate 1 of them? And they're fucking giants. They're probably not that smart. Maybe, I don't know, what the, like, mind
Kelwyn,
control.
you would know, as far as the hierarchy of giants goes, hill giants are not very bright. They are fierce, they are very thug-like, but yeah, they're pretty dumb.
So, any warlocks, mind control spells, anything like that?
Nothing that's gonna last very long.
We could
Well,
always
I
try to.
definitely.
Kelwyn, yeah, you would know, Kelwyn, that like they're basically like giant toddlers. They can't be reasoned with. They throw temper tantrums. If they have a chance to bully their way out of anything, they will bully their way out of anything. They're just nasty.
Nicoya, what was that
Yeah.
pattern spell you used on the flying things? The
Hypnotic,
Oh, the hypnotic thingy.
pattern.
Yeah, that broke
Yeah.
when they took damage, right?
Yeah.
But they just kept their attention until then?
For a full minute.
That's plenty of time. Because if we can get 2 of them in that, we can just deal with one other, just blast to biddies, longbow
I
attacks.
can get all 3 of them at once.
Okay, that's probably safer, and then we can just blow up whichever one didn't save against
I
it.
can cast darkness around them so they can't see us if they wake up.
I don't think we can see them either then, right?
If you would have to cast darkness around yourselves for them not to be able to. How big is darkness?
These guys
It's a 15-foot radius.
Yeah, it's not
These
very
guys
big.
are taller than that, or at least as tall as that.
You can cast it anywhere you want, right? You can cast
Yeah.
it on their head if you wanted, but
That's true. Or does it have to be?
you only get one of them, I think.
Does it have to
with that.
emanate from an object?
Nope. I can cast it wherever, and a creature with dark vision can't see through it.
We might be able to use it as cover, but we wouldn't be able to see through it either.
I say we just shatter them and then go from there.
I think
I can do Stinking Cloud, which will get all 3 of them at the same time because it has a 20-foot radius, which is a nauseating gas centered on a point. Each creature that is completely within the cloud at the start of its turn must make a Constitution saving throw against poison.
all right, Lucky.
Failed save, the creature, yes.
Not a bad idea. They have to be completely within the cloud.
So that's a good question. Do they have to, how does that work if it
If these guys are
interacts with part of their...
also, if they have to save against, how hardy they are, these guys are fucking made of, meat and bone. They're gonna be pretty hardy. So maybe
Constitution.
I feel like if we try and get stuff that focuses on their mind, like that hypnotic pattern, they're probably gonna be a lot less likely to save.
Yeah, but they have to be looking at it. They're asleep.
Oh, okay.
Pretty sure they have to look at it anyway.
Maybe we could have it where...
Yeah, they have to see the pattern.
I will say this. There is a light breeze that you guys can feel down on the path. You don't know if the breeze is stronger or not up where they are on the hill about...
Would you say the
40
breeze
feet up.
is more or less than 10 miles per hour?
I would say it is moderate. So the cloud would disperse after 4 rounds.
Mm-hmm.
And the creature does have to be completely within the cloud. So
All right.
you could really only
So I could get
one of them.
one. Yeah.
Yes.
Ula, do you have something?
Well, there's always Bane.
I mean, that's definitely good.
Bane's great. I would also recommend I bless everyone before.
Do you have to pick one? Are they both concentration spells? I think Bane would be the better option because you can get all 3 of them with that, and then they're much more likely to fail their saves.
Bless is a Bless is a concentration. Both
Yeah,
are
so it would have to be one or the other.
I think
So as a group,
Bane would
what's
be.
more important thing?
Could we hide in the woods and attack them?
Yes,
on the
Lucky.
edge of the woods?
Yes, Lucky.
You guys, I could do a tiny hut. And as long as I don't leave it, you guys can leave, cast a spell, and then come back into the protection of the tiny hut. So we could send out a thingy, come back and hide in the tiny hut, and I'll just stay in there and heal people.
Can objects pass through it? Did we say they can't?
We cannot.
So if a hill giant just chucked a boulder at us, it just wouldn't
I don't
go
think
through
so.
I think it depends on distance too, because Bane has a 30-foot range.
Okay, yeah, that's not
So I
good.
would have to get up there
Yeah,
to cast that and then run back
Bless
to
would
the dome.
probably be better then.
So I could actually do invisibility, sneak up, create a tiny hut, and then you guys can run into the hut.
Or we could just do it here and shoot them with our longbows and Eldritch Blast.
Also that. You can't shoot from... Actually, you can probably shoot. You can't do spells from inside the hut.
You can't
Is that
shoot
right,
from
Dungeon
inside the
Master?
hut.
You
No,
can't do
no.
anything. Okay.
But we could
But
be
everyone
behind
can...
it, like half cover.
Everyone other than me can leave, do a thing, and then pop back in.
As long as you
for their
save another third level spell for when we camp.
I can do that.
Nicoya, what about that weird bird you have on your shoulder?
What about Theodore?
Yeah, Theodore, that's his name. Something off about that bird. Anyway, so...
I have not forgotten about the bird.
Is he with us?
What? Yeah, Theodore's here. What?
Yeah, can he
Just
cast
hanging
a spell for you? Like, away from...
He can cast spells that require touch.
That could be useful.
Maybe not right now.
We could always just... never mind.
As you guys are discussing this, what you want to do, one of the giants kind of like stretches,
Come on.
rubs his belly, kind of falls back asleep, puts his head down, starts dozing off again.
I think we just double shatter and then go wild.
Okay. Double shatter. Okay, I think...
No hut? Just do it?
I think so.
Yeah,
The hut seems like it's, one, kind of cheesy for, like, rule bending.
Well, if they surround the hut, then we walk outside, they're just going to smash us when we walk out, right?
Yeah, and if the hut just ends because someone rolls out of it for some reason, then, like...
Well, actually, no. I mean, from a strategic point, it makes sense, because as long as you guys... I mean, if you guys are in the hut and you use 10 feet out, 10 feet back in, that's your movement.
Until they just walk at us and are all standing around the hut and then smash us as they come out.
You can't predict the future.
No, that's just what I would do.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think the best
Calvin,
bet is...
I trust your judgment, and I will do whatever you want us to do.
Then I think we're going to go with the shatter plan.
Okay.
I can cast Eldritch Blast too.
We should
I
try
also
and...
have spiritual weapon.
I mean, we've all got, like, long-range attacks, right? So...
2.
Let's... Probably Eldritch Blast, not Eldritch Blast, Shatter the same too, and we'll all try and shoot the one in the middle.
So the closest one to you is 60 feet away.
That's perfect for Shatter, right?
Yep.
And then
But only if we get the one, right? We want to get 2 with it. So we'd have to move a little bit further.
Ideally.
Closer.
We can get like 5 feet closer.
Same.
So plan is we'll both shatter, or you'll both shatter, and then everyone else will just unleash their stuff at the one in the middle. We're trying to kill.
Okay.
So Nicoya and I move up to either side of you, Kelwin, and then we both cast Shatter on either side of 2. So Nicoya will hit 2 and 3, and I'll hit 2 and 1. Is that what we're doing?
Yeah.
Sure.
I'm gonna arm myself with my longbow.
Yeah.
And I'm doing spell slot 3 on Shatter.
Okay. Here's a question. Do you guys want to get into this now, or do you want to pick it up next week?
How are you feeling, JP?
I can do it.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. If the plan goes well, it shouldn't be that long.
Yeah, all right. We're on.
But it's us, so I can do another hour.
I'm gonna...
Right. You know what? You guys, let's say I need not Kelwin, Winter. Winter, did you move up?
I would ideally like
You
to
did not.
No.
He was just behind me when we were...
Lucky and Nicoya both make a stealth roll with advantage, please.
Oh boy.
Also, I've got my longbow out right now.
I will say, maybe before we get into this fight, can we take a very short break so I can walk around and then we can do it? Is that okay with everyone? Or are you guys...
Yeah, that's fine. Why don't
what do you guys want to do?
I rolled a 13 though.
Okay.
I mean, the rest of us
My
can
high
roll
was a
initiative
16.
and stuff.
Why don't you just let's everybody roll initiative. You can get up and take a walk, and we'll just keep playing through.
What?
So we'll all roll initiative and deal with that while you're stretching
actually,
and stuff.
what did you roll for your stealth, Lucky?
Going back to the thingy.
Was it above a 10?
High.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an easy stealth because
Yeah.
they were sleeping. So okay, you guys move up into range without waking them. So
I was a 16, I think.
You're 16. Okay. All right. So, but anyway, let's roll initiative.
Given that we're sneaking to attack.
I'm a 24.
Yeah, the way sneak attacks work.
Right. This would be a sneak attack, but I'm going to do an initiative now, so it's all
Okay.
Right, and the way sneak attacks usually work is everyone rolls initiative, and whoever's got a surprised just doesn't go that round.
Right.
Is usually how it all works, so you can keep track of.
Okay.
The
Who got
round
above
counts.
a 15?
I did.
I did.
Lucky, you got 24, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Okay. Lucky got 24, and then what did you get, Nicoya?
16.
16. Anyone get
I got
above
17.
Oh wow! All right, don't mind. The warlocks came to play.
Especially seeing as how.
So I don't.
Oh,
Lucky,
this
why
will be
don't
backwards for
you
you guys, yeah.
take your turn and then go for your little walkabout?
Yep. Okay. And
Dungeon
who
Master's
got,
looking.
who got under a 17? Or okay, Ula, what'd you get?
14.
14. All right. Who would be after Ula? Close to 14.
as well.
All right. Winter, I think, has the higher dex, so we'll put you ahead.
And then I think I'm the last person at 8.
Okay, Kelwin at 8.
Okay.
All right.
And then-
Let me see what these guys' initiative will be. Ooh, their initiative will be last.
Wow.
So it works out well.
Alright. So Lucky's turn, and then he can go.
Yep.
Stretch.
All right, Lucky, what are you gonna do?
I would like to ask a question before
Yes.
you adjust where the people are and don't touch them.
Yes.
So I actually could hit number 2 fairly center and hit all 3 if it's a 10-foot radius, yes?
No, because these are 15.
Because, no, some of them are incorporating the same block.
They're not centered in their grids, what she's saying.
Is all.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yes.
I see.
But I asked my question before you moved.
Well, I mean, even now,
Well,
that's
I mean,
still a 15-foot
I'm getting them.
block.
It
so.
still doesn't matter. It's still, and they're not like right. I mean, they're kind of
Actually, Kelvin has a point. I can still do dead center on number 2 and 510 and 510, and I hit all 3.
Because Shatter's
you're
if
absolutely right.
yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking. I couldn't remember.
Yeah,
if
you're
it was
absolutely
a-
right.
So we'll just
So I'm
hit
gonna
all
hit
3.
all 3 with Shatter level 3.
Okay.
Please.
Shatter.
Yep, 10-foot radius.
Uh,
That's
10-foot radius.
Perfect.
Sweet. Yep. I keep thinking it's just like only 10 feet, but I forget radius, so it's actually 20.
Yeah, you're gonna have to make your evils bigger.
Make them really chunky. Make a single monster take up a 20-foot square.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Okay. So, go
go
ahead and.
No, you gotta.
Oh, I gotta roll first. Okay, so these guys are sleeping, and they're gonna like.
They have to do a Constitution above
Yep.
13 or 13 and higher, I guess.
First
Okay,
one.
You'll want to roll your
Fail.
damage.
Yeah, actually, yeah, me.
I will once they
touch base with
Yeah.
me, just
pass or fail, right?
Oh,
You can
let
do
me
it
just see
now.
something.
It's
Do
the
it
same
now,
damage.
long
Alright.
Yeah.
short.
Second one
Jen
fails.
told Chan that she was comfortable sharing with
Third one, oh, they all failed. Wow.
Yay!
Wow.
They all
New
get
dice.
20.
New
Wow.
dice.
Yeah, that
All right.
like I think she'll be coming up
All right.
staying with Chan for a little while and also probably
Okay, so these guys are just snoring away. Suddenly, just like what sounds like thunder
yeah, so
blasts above them, and they're like, whoa, and they all get woken up in a lot of pain.
So 20
Were we
damage.
coordinating it so 2 shatters would
Yeah,
go up
how
at the
does-
same time?
Yep. Well, whoever
That was
casts
the
next.
plan.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's really
Um,
just like
Okay.
in order. I
I'm gonna
think.
walk about.
Okay.
Love you guys.
All right, Valmaya, it is your turn. Oh no.
Do I
Yes, it
go
is.
now?
Valmaya. No, it's Valmaya's turn, then Nicoya.
But even though we sneak attacked at the same time,
I'm just going through your turns individually.
This is how
Okay.
a sneak
Yeah.
attack round's supposed
Oh,
to
okay.
work.
And then, yeah, and then even though they're last in the order, they're not going to go this turn because it was a sneak attack. So
Right.
you guys will go
Oh, okay.
again.
Right.
Right.
oh, I see what you mean.
And you
Yeah.
can always like decide to hold your action until Nicoya does her thing. It gets a little confusing, but this is actually easier to keep track of stuff in like the round format.
Right, because I can't, yes, you guys are doing it at the same time, but I can't have you actually doing it at the same time.
Right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Okay.
So, yeah, and so this is all happening. It's not like you guys, in real battle, you're not all out there waiting for one person to go.
Right.
Like, you'd
True.
all would be doing it simultaneously. It's just
So
for
if
game
you,
purposes.
Velma, if you have a condition of like, well, I want to hit the one that looks the worst, you can always hold your action to do it after Nicoya does her shatter.
Okay.
Or you can just blast the biddies.
Or you can just light them up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna hex number 2 and then blast him.
Hex number 2. Okay. I did these little things. This is a... What is hex again?
You can
Hex is-
pick a thing.
It's
Yes.
Hunter mark?
Yeah, it's basically Hunter's Mark.
Okay,
I
gotcha.
can add
All
an
right.
extra d6 and then I can pick which...
It's
Yep.
it's
Ability.
weird because it's ability checks.
Constitution.
So, but it doesn't
I
work
know,
for
which is
like
weird.
saving.
Not for save? Oh.
Right,
No
it's not for-
metagaming over there.
I'm gonna do... Strength.
Okay. On which one?
Number 2.
All right. So I'm going to put C there for condition. It's up to you to remember what condition that is. So for him, that's hexed.
Would strength affect them throwing?
Not if it's an attack roll. If they're trying, if like for some reason one of us is trying to grapple them, that's an ability check for some
Right.
reason.
Yeah.
Some weird thing.
Like if it would on a save roll, but not an attack roll.
I'm just picturing little tiny Kellen grappling one of these giants.
It's actually in the rules that I can't, because you can't grapple something two
You
sizes.
can't grapple something. Yeah.
Two sizes
okay.
bigger than you, and a save also isn't affected. So it's kind of like an arbitrary thing, but it very minimally comes into play for hex. So
Cool.
yeah, but blast
Whatever.
time.
I'm gonna blast him.
All right. Blasty, blasty.
Does 18 hit?
18 does indeed hit.
Are they
These things are
prone?
Oh, they are prone. They are still prone, so you do have disadvantage.
Advantage?
Because it's a range, it's a disadvantage because it's a ranged attack.
Because instead of hitting someone who's like this, you're hitting someone who's like this, which is
Yeah.
a lot harder.
Yeah, they all are prone because they were asleep.
Does 14 hit?
14 does hit. They, while they are prone, they are still very, very large.
I was nervous.
They're still chunky
Yeah.
boys.
Yup.
Chunks. Okay. So that first hit does 10 damage.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna try to hit number 2 again.
So that was both a number 2? Oh, that was number 2? Yep.
Yeah.
10. Okay.
17.
17 hits.
I need to do disadvantage.
Oh, right, disadvantage. I'm sorry.
Oh, I got another 14.
Also hits.
Man, my damage is garbage so far.
What was that?
7,
You gotta let me know. Sometimes.
8, 9.
Okay, sometimes it doesn't come up on my screen for some reason, so you have to let me know what you roll.
Garbage damage, 17 points on that turn.
I know, really.
That's it.
Okay, Nicoya, it is your turn.
I'm shattering.
Shattering. Same thing that
That Lucky
Nicoya
did.
Yeah.
That Lucky did right in the middle.
Yeah.
All right.
Level 3.
It's always level
Yeah.
3.
Until it becomes level 4.
Oh, that was bad.
Oh, that was
Alright,
really
saved on
bad.
Saved on that one. Saved on
Can
that.
I-
All three.
Can I use my inspiration die to add damage to that?
Done with meetings for the day.
Damn.
Not to add damage. Not.
Let's see what
Wait.
everyone thinks about our visual flyer and
Unless
I think only Lucky's inspiration can do
And
that,
Lucky's-
right?
Yeah, you could use combat inspiration.
and Lucky's
to
is
do
only
it.
added to a weapon damage, not spell damage.
Okay.
Yeah.
I rolled a 6.
For damage,
Yeah.
and they all succeeded.
Oh my god.
What a waste of a shatter!
They all
It
succeeded?
happens. They all succeeded.
They all get... Wow.
Lucky does 60 damage to all of them. I do 9 across all 3.
Hey, 9 still
Wow.
something.
Oh. That's the worst. 2 2s and 2 1s.
Wow.
I shouldn't use D&D Beyond to roll anymore.
That's pretty crazy.
I think D&D Beyond is
Ugh.
favoring one of the warlocks over the other.
I'm gonna use my actual dice now.
Wow. That's...
Okay, well, we have to tell Lucky what
Yeah, I
happened.
know.
Hey, Lucky,
Am I dead?
No, I'm
No.
shameful. Shameful.
Goodbye.
do you remember your
Tiefling.
awesome shatter spell that spread 60 damage across three giants?
Uh-huh.
Nicoya cast her awesome shatter damage.
Which was what?
It came down to a total of 9 points across all.
Each of them
Oh,
took 3
a
damage.
total?
Each of them
Yeah.
took 3.
Oh,
They all
well,
succeeded.
you know, never know.
Sometimes
You
it
never know.
happens.
You never know.
Yep.
It's
Okay.
not the size of the shatter, it's how you
Winter, it is your turn.
I still love you,
Ula.
Nicoya.
Ula, you're on deck.
Let's get my teeth.
Do I need to step around my friends here?
Not for this, because they're up on a hill, and you're behind Kelwin, who's not very tall. So I won't make you step around for this.
Okay. I am going to. Are the giants now awake?
They are awake, but they are not. They are still prone.
Okay. So I'm going to use distracting strike against the giant number 2 and
Okay.
shoot it with longbow, or hope to.
Okay. Go ahead and take your shot.
Right? I'm gonna
Fire away!
Does a 13 hit?
13 barely. Is its armor class, so it does hit.
It's disadvantage still, though.
Oh, but it is disadvantage because they are prone.
Okay.
Probably just gonna be working on the vigil, honestly.
We're good.
All right. Excellent.
Cool.
Maybe I'll actually do
Alright,
for
so for damage, it's gonna kick off with a 6 plus 1 superiority die. Superiority. 6 plus
Yeah, you too, Teresa. Yeah, have a good one.
4. 10 total damage.
Okay, that was number 2.
You got an 8 for your longbow damage.
I did?
Yeah, it says it in D&D Beyond.
Okay.
You're not adding your dex modifier.
So it's a 12?
Yeah,
Wouldn't D&D Beyond automatically add that?
it is.
Oh.
That was neat.
Yeah,
Oh, what'd you say it was, a 6?
yeah.
Okay. Well, anyway, was that on number 2?
Yes, reading's hard.
Okay.
And then
All right.
they also, now, blah, 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 total damage roll, blah, blah. The next person has advantage.
I think you are the next person.
I am.
Yep, you are. You're just giving yourself advantage.
That's how that works?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how it works.
Oh, that's neat.
Nice.
Okay. So then I'm just gonna shoot number 2 again.
Okay.
Hopefully. No, I'm
No,
not.
And not with disadvantage. Just
Yep.
a regular roll.
Yep. But
Yeah.
still.
Has
Yeah.
advantage. Miss?
Not gonna
Okay.
happen.
Okay.
But then do I get a bonus? But that would be nope. I don't.
Yep. Okay. Ula, you're up with Kelwin on deck.
How are the giants looking in terms of damage?
Well, number 2 looks already kind of bloody.
All right.
The other 2 look, kind of like bruised, but and they're still kind of in a daze and waking up. And remember, like, not even 6 seconds has passed yet. So, but already number 2 is looking bloody.
Okay. I'm going to cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
And put my cool dude, my little Neuralis skeleton, fired.
Okay. I still got to make your token, but we'll just use this.
Oh, yeah.
Where's Spiritual Weapon going?
Right in front of number 2.
All right.
And I'm gonna attack him with it. And
okay.
Does a 12 hit?
A 12 does not hit.
Poop.
Oh wait. Roll with advantage because he's prone and you're doing a melee attack.
Yeah. Good catch. Nope.
Well, thank you for playing.
Yeah. But so, okay, question on the bonus action for Spiritual Weapon.
The bonus action was it making it attack? Or was the bonus action just casting it?
No, the bonus is moving it and repeating the attack.
I think action is casting it and bonus is moving it. And then it gets to
just a bonus action for both.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So you still have an action then?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Well,
basically, interacting with Spiritual Weapon at all is a bonus action.
So the attack is on the attack and move, it's on its own.
It's part of the bonus action.
You can cast it to appear right there.
Yeah.
And then it attacks on its own. So you do have an action, but I don't think you can cast a spell.
Right.
Unless it's a cantrip?
Right.
Or no?
Unless it's a cantrip.
All right.
You can cast a cantrip, you can't cast an actual spell.
Okay. Sorry we go through this every time. It'll hit eventually. So I'm going to cast Chill Touch at number 2.
Okay. You cast Chill Touch.
19 to hit?
To hit, yes, that hits.
Is Chill Touch a ranged attack or
Chill Touch
ranged
attack? Or I was just about to ask.
I think it's a ranged.
I think it's ranged.
It's ranged. Yeah.
Chill Touch. Oh yeah. You make a ranged spell attack, so you have to roll at disadvantage.
Bum. 16.
That hits, but what level were you casting that at?
It's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
So cantrip level.
Oh, but you've reached 5th level, so it's 2d8. Right. Okay.
And damage is 6. I'll take it.
So is that one?
So
he's slowed now, right?
It has disadvantage attack rolls against you until the end of your next turn, but it's not going again, so doesn't matter for this one. But still, so 6 necrotic. All right. Okay, guys, just
maybe I was thinking
this thing.
A ray of ice or ray of frost or something.
Okay, Kelwyn, it is your turn, and then their turn will skip because of sneak attack, and so then it will be Lucky on deck. So Kelwyn, then Lucky.
Oh, that disadvantage thing's only if it's undead. All targets just can't heal, but that doesn't really affect it.
Right.
I'm going to shoot it with my longbow.
Your brand new shiny longbow. Go for it.
I'm not very good at it.
Oh, so you want that out of the bag of holding?
What? It's not in the bag of holding.
No.
I gave you my
your new thing.
I gave you my crossbow, which is the old thing.
Yeah.
I have the new thing with me.
You switched the crossbow for the longbow.
Yeah.
Now, longbow is still dex?
Yeah, it sure is.
Or is it still strength? Yeah, okay.
Disadvantage. 15!
Nice. All right, roll your damage, please.
Okay. 6 damage. And...
You get a second attack, my friend.
Yeah, I was thinking of adding a thing, but I don't think I will. Okay, second attack. Oh, I'm not going to roll again. It's a 6.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay, that was your turn. Lucky, you're up.
Can I
with
move
Valmaya on deck.
10 feet forward?
You can move 10 feet forward, yes.
My turn?
Yes.
Okay. So I'm gonna do shatter, but I want to do it higher up on number 2, so I don't hit the spiritual weapon.
Spiritual weapon doesn't take any damage.
Yeah, spiritual weapon wouldn't hit damage.
It's
So.
just a thing.
So
But you
never mind.
still have, yeah. But you could still, yeah.
So central on 2 will hit all 3.
Oh, I did forget to mention. This guy's shield is the top half of a boulette skull.
Oh, that's cool.
That's badass.
I know.
So, okay, so you go ahead and roll your damage.
At level 2.
Level 2, all right.
$16.
Save, fail, save. 1 and 3 save, 2 fails. So what
Okay.
was the total damage?
16.
16. So 16. So 8 for these guys. All right. And 16 for that. Okay. All right.
As my bonus,
Yes.
I would like to give the next person, who is Valmaya, it looks like,
Yes.
a inspiration. Bardic inspiration, Bardic combat.
Valmaya, you have combat inspiration. And it is Valmaya's turn with Nicoya on deck.
Alright. I'm just gonna blast number 2 again.
Okay, blast number 2 again.
Have they stood up yet or
They
no?
have not.
done-
They are still prone.
Fuck. Okay, I guess a
Wow.
21 hits.
Are we officially in
Yeah, 21 hits.
Oh my
That was
God.
that was a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's
Alright, 8 plus 3. So, Hex also casts necrotic damage.
Does it?
Should I specify that?
Or is that automatic? And I just didn't.
She'd have
just
to
missed
specify it.
Wait, we're doing low beat. Okay.
Okay.
So, in the last round, I did 4 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. And that was Hex? Why
Yeah.
am I not seeing Hex on your thingy here?
It's
Is it
just
a
a-
feature?
I have it under actions because it wasn't available for a spell, so I
Oh,
just
okay.
added it custom.
Oh, I see. Okay, Hex, casting duration. That doesn't say anything about damage.
Hold on.
You roll a 1d6 if you hit.
If you click on it, it should open up with all the details. It does
Oh, I see.
1d6 necrotic damage.
Okay, great. Whenever you hit it. All right. Cool.
So I did 8 regular damage and then 3 necrotic damage.
Okay.
And then... Is it still alive?
Nope, but it's looking pretty rough. It hasn't even it's like
Is it still alive? No!
no, yeah, it is. It is not. I'm sorry. I thought you asked if it was dead. So it's not dead yet. It's like trying to get to its feet. It's trying to reach for its shields. It's looking pretty rough.
So I'm gonna blast it again.
Okay.
Blast the biddies.
Oof! That time I rolled an 11. Does that hit?
Okay, that does not hit.
Alright. I'm done.
Okay.
Or anything too?
So that is Nicoya's turn with Winter on deck.
I am gonna cast Hypnotic Pattern so that it hits all 3 of those guys.
Ooh.
Now that they're
Let me
awake.
just double check. That doesn't. That has the
I am too.
That is the range. The width is 30 feet.
The cube is 30 feet.
Cube is 30 feet. Okay.
Steven,
So that
bigger.
is. They have to save on wisdom or.
Yes, Wisdom.
Okay. And they are not very wisdomy.
That's what I'm hoping.
Although,
Like 100 hours.
number 1 gets an 18.
This week
Is that safe?
Yeah.
A little bit more.
All right.
It's fine.
Here's something crazy like 17, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Number 2 fails. Number 3 fails.
We had some bad shit.
So
Well, I got 2 of them.
Okay, so that means these guys are immobilized, right? They can't do anything at all.
Yeah, they're just incapacitated and have
So
no
incapacitated.
speed.
That's what I meant. They're incapacitated.
Yeah.
Okay, so when it comes to their turn, and that's the end of your next turn
It's for 1 minute, I think.
for 1 minute. Oh, unless they take damage, or can they roll at the end of their turn to save?
Or do you want to do KJ?
Nope.
No, I don't think so.
Nope.
Oh
they-
no, another creature can try to shake it out of its stupor.
Yeah.
But they can't unless they take damage. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
And-
2 and 3 are just kind of like sitting there dazed, and number 1's confused as to why they are doing that, but not smart enough to try to shake them out of it. Not that it's his turn yet, anyway. So, Nikoya, what is your any bonus?
No, but I'm gonna go 10 feet up. Not
right.
towards them, but
It was
there's no
the,
compass.
it was the directional.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Towards your hand.
10 feet away from Lucky.
Gotcha.
Yeah. There.
Okay. All right. So. So whose turn is it now? It is Winter with Ula on deck.
Alrighty. I am going to do another. Well, gonna try it. Hit it with the longbow.
Okay. Number 2.
My first attack does not hit.
Okay.
My second attack does not hit.
Okay. So you try to shoot 2 arrows and just they somehow. So he's kind of like looking at this hypnotic pattern above him, swaying back and forth, and your arrows just like zip by him as his head bobs back and forth. So that
Wait
would.
a minute. Wait, but I'm gonna action surge.
Okay.
That gives me 2, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, 19 hits though, huh?
You gotta roll with disadvantage. Did you
Yeah.
roll with disadvantage? Okay.
No, he hadn't rolled with disadvantage yet.
Oh shit. So yeah, do I have to roll again?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay, but a 23 also does.
Yeah,
so-
that definitely hits.
Okay, cool. And that's gonna be a distracting strike.
Okay.
So we've got 7 damage plus.
I mean, when we tried it at DFA, we had like 10 people over, so we're gonna get the Tyrannosaurus.
Okay, 11 total.
11 total. All right. He's looking really, really rough.
Okay, good.
Let's do it.
And this next one will just be with 1 roll
Okay,
because the distracting strike cancels out.
so another longbow. It doesn't. Oh, 12? No?
Nope. Just
No.
misses.
Okay.
Just misses.
And
But
I'm.
not bad though. He's looking rough.
Okay, good.
You can take a movement. That's about it.
I'm good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Excellent. Who's up next?
Ula.
Ula with Kelwin on deck.
Um,
I don't know why I'm looking back there when I have it right in front of me on the computer.
I'm going to attack number 2 with the spiritual weapon.
Okay. Spiritual
And-
weapon rolls with advantage.
Okay. 9 for the first roll, 12 for the second.
Oh, both rolls.
Oh my gosh.
Again.
Our,
Oh, wait.
our fantastic
Wait.
rolls are catching up to us.
Wait.
We're waiting.
The number 2 is no longer stupefied because it took damage.
Right.
Yep. So, but that roll is still the same. Yeah, just so you know, this guy's no longer. Yeah, he's out of his gaze.
Oh, that sucks.
Okay.
No more gaze. No more gaze for him.
Poor thing.
I know.
Oh.
He prayed his hardest.
Ula, unless you have anything else you'd like to do, it is Kelwyn's turn.
She's still got a thing.
I can move the spiritual weapon and attack again with the bonus action, right?
No, that was your bonus action.
No. Yeah, the bonus action would...
The spell's written really weird because it says, as a bonus action on your turn, you can move the weapon up to 20 feet and repeat the attack against a creature within 5 feet of it.
Yeah, so it doesn't have to move. Basically as a bonus action, it can move and attack. So since you basically just decided that it didn't need to move this round because it's already within range of number 2 and swung at number 2.
Right, okay.
Right, so you still have your action.
Yeah. Which is...
Well, I'll just cast Chill Touch again.
All right.
You can actually cast another spell because you didn't cast one this round.
Yeah.
You just kind of continued.
Oh, right, I already cast.
Yeah.
Right, you didn't cast it, you were just commanding it. So you can use another spell.
Okay. I don't have another one within range. They're all touch spells, so I'm going to cast Chill Touch again anyway.
Chill Touch it is.
So to hit, I'm rolling a 14 to hit.
That hits.
It still needs to be
with disadvantage, though.
Yeah.
14 again. And damage is 5.
5. Excellent. Yes. So... Huh.
Okay.
All right.
Righto.
Hold on a second. Oh, okay. This one, so before this can even get up, it's like up on one knee, trying to stand, and it just getting hit by this skull in a cape, and suddenly this, after you guys have been pounding it, and finally this little hand just reaches out, touches it, and it collapses, falls over, and rolls down the hill. But only 20 feet, and stops there.
Oh.
But all deady.
But he's all deady. Yeah, I was gonna see if he would roll all the way down, but he only rolled
Deady
20
spaghetti.
feet. He is deady spaghetti.
I just want to say real quick, Ula, I like that all of your attacks are touch based, even when they're ranged.
Kelwyn, you're up.
The cold hand of death.
Lucky on deck after their turn. So Kelwyn, you are up.
I'm going to stow my longbow, I guess, and equip my shield and draw my hand axe and walk 25 feet towards number 1 and tell Ula to bless us and tell everyone not to hit number 3.
Ula, what's your range on bless? 30 feet or?
My range on breath.
On breath.
On breath. You can touch those too.
30 feet.
30 feet. So because Ula didn't move on her turn,
that's my last slot.
You'll be out of range.
That's fine. She doesn't have to bless me.
All right. Okay.
Just
Kelwyn ain't you no bless.
All right. Do you want to hold your action?
My action is equipping my shield.
Oh, right. Okay. Okay. You are shield equipped. It is now these guys' turn. They're finally, actually, he is still dazed. Dazed and confused. I gotta figure out, let me get a thing to mark that with. It's been...
Dazed by the gaze.
Yeah, dazed. So, he is actually gonna get up, and he is going to pick up so half his movement to stand, but then he's going to pick up a boulder and throw it at you, Kelwyn.
This might hurt.
Might hurt.
Kelwyn dies.
Boulder, rock attack, 60 feet, well within range. Ooh. Wow. Ooh.
This is a weird callback to when you guys fought Hill Giants at the Brunch Club, and I was
just thinking that this wasn't
boulders at Borjan.
This wasn't even intentional.
Oh.
He rolled a 7 plus 8. I don't think that hits.
Them.
Because your armor class is stupid high now.
Yeah,
You're
sure
like
is.
21 now, right?
Sure is.
So,
I'm legal
What?
to drink.
Yes. So he's gonna throw a boulder at you. He's gonna miss. It's gonna, let me see. It's gonna roll down. We'll just say
does it hit me?
right there.
No,
It managed to go through you. It wasn't a critical miss. Or I'm not quite sure how I'm gonna handle that. But for now, we'll call that first one a miss. See what happens after. Actually, you know what? We're gonna say it lands there. Boom. So you see it, Ula, you see it like land right next to you, and you're like, oh.
That's fine. Everything's okay here.
Okay, and this one has no movement because he is dazed. This one, he threw that, still has half his movement.
Come at me.
Bruh.
Yeah, and he's gonna be like super enraged and he's pissed that he missed, so he's just gonna run.
Does he have half
run up to
movement
you.
from standing up? It probably
He did.
doesn't
He has
matter.
a 40.
Yeah.
He has 40,
Yeah.
and that was 20 that he's moved.
Good. Now I can hit him.
The
Yeah,
way
you can hit him.
sort of skipped, making it look like he was like a happy little jog up to Kelwin versus an angry.
Yeah. I'm so mad. Lucky, it is your turn.
All right.
Belmaya, you're on deck.
Is it possible to ask a question of our counterparts, or does that become an action?
If you're like asking a question and waiting for a reply, that would be an action. But if you just want to like, taunt
I'm
them or
yelling at
something, or-
Kelwin. Can I? Oh wait, no, I can't. Never mind.
You can yell something as a free action. as
No,
long
no. It's all good. It's all good.
Okay.
Oh wait. No, it went away. Wait.
Bless you.
All right.
Hashtag bless you.
Sneezing and not
Damn it.
sneezing, that's an action, though. Lucky just stares up, trying to sneeze.
Okay. I need an attack, Lucky.
God damn it. All right. Cloud of Daggers on number 1.
Nice. All right. Cloud of Daggers.
Wait. Level 2 Cloud of Daggers.
Level 2 Cloud of Daggers.
Mhm.
Excellent. Okay.
Okay, so they have to do a thingy.
On his turn, right?
Oh, and he's at the beginning of his next turn.
The next time, yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. And this is level 2? Okay. Okay. Excellent.
And as my bonus, I will give Valmaya, who's next, a Bardic Inspiration.
All right, Valmaya.
/ combat.
Valmaya
still
still
have the
has
other
it.
one.
Belmaya, you still have your Bardic
Oh,
Inspiration.
can
so
she
you
use
give it to-
both?
No.
Nope. Only one at
Okay,
a time.
I'll give it to the next person who is Nicoya.
Nicoya.
Thank
Nicoya
you.
now is...
Welcome.
All right. So, Valmaya with Nicoya on deck.
All right. With my bonus action, I'm going to move Hex to number 1.
Okay.
And I guess I'll just do Strength again for that ability.
Okay.
And I'm going to blast him in the face, hopefully.
All right. Blast him in the face. And he is standing now, so there is no disadvantage.
Yay! 14.
All right. 14 hits.
So I did 12 regular damage and then 4 necrotic damage.
Wow.
Nice.
Blast a bit.
And I'm going to do it again.
Nice.
22.
That hits. Obviously.
Nice.
Okay, I did 11 damage and
Jeez.
then 5 necrotic.
Wow.
Nice.
Yeah, but
Okay,
can you
he's
cast
looking-
shatter for
He's looking bloody.
Can I add my bardic inspiration to that last damage?
No, it has to be a weapon roll.
Oh. Oh!
No, Bardic Inspiration I think can be in damage, can it?
No, it's a
No,
melee.
it has to be a weapon attack. So it can be on
What?
damage, but it has to be a weapon attack.
Oh, right. Weapon attack. Gotcha.
Is there any other thing I could use it for or no?
Yeah, a d20 roll for either an attack roll or a saving throw.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Okay. Then I'll
Yep.
use it next time. All right. Cool. I'm done.
Okay. Well done. You guys are just wrecking balls here.
Don't forget you're blessed. By the way.
Not yet.
No, you never blessed anybody.
Oh,
He
I thought
said-
that was like.
No, it wasn't your turn yet.
Oh,
You had
Oh.
gone. You had gone, and then Kelwyn said, "Hey, bless
I have to
everybody."
wait on my turn. Sorry
Yeah.
and
about
then you
that.
have to wait
Yeah.
till your turn. Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
How many people can you bless?
Three, I think?
For third level, I could do up to 5.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
But level 2, I could do 4.
Okay.
That's what I was thinking.
So, anyway, it is Nicoya's turn with Winter on deck.
Oh, I'm gonna Eldritch Blast number 1.
Okay.
Does a 26 hit?
26 hits. Snarky bastard.
Now that we don't have disadvantage on everything.
That's for 14.
14 total. Nice.
Yep. And then I'm gonna hit him again, maybe. That's to 26 as well.
Wow.
But that's for 9.
You're making up for your 6
My
point
shitty
shatter.
shatter,
though.
yeah.
Shitty shatter. All right.
I cast Shitter at level
Winter.
3.
unless you want to move or doing a bonus or do a bonus action, Nicoya, it is
No, I'm good.
Winter's turn with Ula on deck.
Do I still roll with disadvantage because of exhaustion?
No, not with first level. That's just for
Okay.
That's just for ability checks.
Great. Okay. I'm going to stay where I am and shoot at number 1.
Okay.
Alright, that is a 16 to hit.
That hits.
First one. Damage is 4. I'm gonna do it again, but this time I'm gonna do. Never mind.
Okay.
13
At the hits.
and 3 damage.
Okay. Cool.
Then I think, can I still move?
Yes.
I'm just gonna move 12, 30 feet. I'm gonna do 20 feet forward, 10 to the south.
Okay.
That's it.
All right. Excellent. Ula, you're up with Kelwyn on deck.
All right. I'll cast the level 2 blast on everyone within 30 feet of me
Okay.
in the party. No giants. They're out of range anyway. So, that's
All right.
that.
So how many are you who are you blessing? Everyone?
Everyone
your-
except Kelwyn.
Okay, including yourself?
30 feet. Can I do that? I can bless myself too.
You can bless yourself if you have the people and you're in. Well, obviously you're in range, but if you have enough, I think you said you could do 4, right? Or you could do 5. You could do 5. What level did you cast it at?
This one was.
I think you said level 2.
Level 2. Yeah.
Okay, so it's just 4 people, right?
Mhm.
So okay,
I wasn't
everyone
counting
but
myself,
you.
but-
What does Bless do again?
Gives you
it adds a D4 to attack rolls and saving throws.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys are #blessed.
Hashtag bless.
You can use your bonus action to. You've got your spiritual weapon still too. Who actually technically doesn't have to move because he's still in range of the
Yeah.
giant.
I'll roll to hit number 1.
Okay.
I've got like 3 pieces of this set.
That does not hit.
Your poor spiritual weapon is having an off day.
Yeah.
Just like kind of sputtering around, like running out of gas a little.
It's like, what the fuck is this thing?
flickering in and out.
It's just trying to look spooky with its cape.
It's the wind. It's getting in its eyes and all that. So, Kelwyn, it is your turn. Lucky you'll be on.
Again, I'm gonna say, because I know how good everyone is at following directions, continue to not hit number 3, just in case we all forgot. Now I'm gonna attack it.
Okay, attack away.
With my hand axe.
Hand axe.
There's a 24 to hit.
That would hit.
And I'm going to do a thing.
Okay, do a thing.
I am going to maneuvering attack.
Slowly talk.
Okay.
Well, I was thinking of tripping it, but it probably won't get tripped, and if it did get tripped, that's probably a bad thing, because you all are doing ranged attacks, so I'd give you all disadvantage accidentally, so I decided not to do that, and I'm just trying to use something for the extra damage. So I'm going to do maneuvering attack, and I'm going to give Lucky the option to use his reaction to move up to half of his movement on right now, wherever he wants, if he wants.
Okay.
But first I have to roll damage. And I have to roll a d8 for the maneuver. Oh! That's 12 damage total. I maxed
12 damage total.
Max the hand.
Turns out
damage.
he had 12 hit points left.
Wow! Great.
Just for flavor, Kelwyn, can you please roll a acrobatics or athletics, whichever is higher.
Huh.
Athletics is by far higher. 14.
That's enough. It was going to be fairly easy. I just wanted to make sure he didn't fall on top of you. And he topples. He actually kind of like straddles you a little bit, like, and falls like it's kind of like Buster Keaton as the wall comes down and the window goes around him.
Oh.
I hope nothing brushes the top of your head.
His leg.
Maybe he wants that to happen.
Unless you want it to happen.
And wait,
How come this always comes up when we fight hill giants?
Oh, he only
I was gonna say with the swipe of the.
Winter, roll a dexterity check, please.
Okay.
And this will be disadvantage.
Disadvantage? Oh, well,
Yep,
I rolled
yep.
a 1, so.
All right, he rolls 10 feet down the hill, hits you, you get knocked backwards. You saw it coming. I'm going to say you just, like, got knocked backwards. You didn't take any damage or anything like that. It wasn't a big... Because he only rolled 10 feet, so it's not like he bowled you over or anything. He just basically pushed you out of your square. So, okay.
Can I move? Use my movement.
I was going to say, as part of what Kelwyn gave me, I get to move as well.
Yep.
15
feet.
15 feet towards number 3.
Okay. So you can't go around this guy. You could, but it would be like difficult terrain, so you could only get like there.
So will going 15 feet make me
you can get right
away? Maybe I'll go closer to the group. Would that make me closer, or is it closer to go that way?
This is technically closer.
Yeah.
Okay. I do that then.
Okay.
I'm going to move.
Especially with your cat-like dash thing that you can use. Okay, Kelwyn?
Going to use my 25 feet of movement to get 1 square southwest of the spiritual weapon. Because I think if I go 3 west and then diagonally...
Like right there?
Yeah, and I can't quite reach, so I'm going to use the last attack action I have to just chuck my hand axe at the other giant.
Yeah, chuck your hand axe at it.
He is prone still, isn't he?
Yes, he is prone.
Yeah.
So you have disadvantage on that?
Oh, actually, I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to stand there. I'm just going to stand there. Yeah.
Okay, so, it is finally... Oh no, he didn't take damage. It's not his turn again.
Yeah, he's still in a super.
I rethought it right at the end there, and I was like, you know what? Either way, this is bad. If I miss, I lose the axe, or if I hit it, I break it out of the thing.
Okay, so Lucky, your turn.
All right, I'm going to use my feline agility to move 60 feet towards number 3.
Okay.
Because 1 and 2 are deads.
Yep, they are.
Okay. So we're just kind of.
You know what? Going by the ruler, which is a lot easier than counting, you can get definitely right here at least. You can get melee range if you want to get that close.
Let's do 1 step back.
Okay.
Yeah, sure.
You said we can say stuff is like a free action, right?
Yeah.
Lucky, don't hit it.
Okay. Or I could do Cloud of Daggers, which doesn't affect him until his turn. No?
Did he? Who had Cloud of Daggers
Number
on?
No, the guy who's
Number
dead,
1.
so it doesn't matter.
Okay, yeah. Okay,
Yeah, the guy who's dead,
Never
it
got
doesn't
to-
matter.
Okay.
So
Alright.
if I did another Cloud of Daggers, that wouldn't break him out of it until it was his turn, which means everyone else gets to go, right?
I'll allow that.
That
Although, did
So-
Kelvin walk through the cloud of daggers to get where he is now?
No.
Okay.
the cloud of dagger is only 1 square too. It's not.
Okay.
And I think it only affects the person you're casting it on.
Yeah,
It affects anyone who enters
Oh,
it.
okay.
within the range.
Okay.
I think it's like any target that enters it or starts.
Okay. Well,
but
for now, we'll say no. I'll read up on it for next week.
Okay, so I'll do level 2 Cloud of Daggers on number 3. And a cube of 5 feet. So 5 feet.
All right. Just remember that's who the Cloud of Daggers is on.
Yep.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
else is dead.
Valmaya, you're up. Sequoia, you're on deck.
All right, so I'm gonna move Hex over to number 3.
All right. Hex over
And-
number 3.
I guess blast it.
Okay.
Kellen doesn't yell at
might
me
as
not
well.
to.
Might as well.
I would yell at her not to.
But you already used your free
Yeah.
action.
I don't have time to explain it in the middle of a combat round.
Yeah.
So
Yep. I mean, this is the only one left. Go for it, Valmaya.
I'm doing it.
Do it.
16.
is he prone still?
Yeah.
He is still prone. So
Aww.
still hits. Oh, that was damage. I'm sorry.
That was damage.
Oh, yeah.
Still
Well,
hits.
hey, that hits.
Alright, so 12 regular damage and then 5 necrotic damage.
Oh, and you're blessed.
Alright.
So
And you're blessed.
Which does.
But you can't add that to damage, can you?
Right.
No.
Right.
You could have added
Right.
that to one of your rolls, right?
Right. Do I have to decide to add it to my roll before rolling it, or can I add it after I roll it and know that I don't hit?
it gets added
You can roll out.
regardless. The only time
Yeah,
it
you
doesn't
can
is
roll-
when one of
yeah.
us forgets.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's added automatically.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm gonna do it again.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. They both hit.
Oh, lame.
Oof.
Alright. 6 regular damage and 3 necrotic damage.
What damage type is Eldritch Blast? I can't remember. It's
That's
like
a good question.
force.
I think it's.
I think it's force. I think you're right. Yeah.
Okay.
It's force damage.
He's looking bloody.
What does he
Nicoya, you're up
say
with
that
Winter
nine?
on deck.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I guess I'll blast
yeah.
him too, since she already blasted him.
All right. We're at blasty blasty.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, Maya
I mean,
just doesn't listen.
I mean, it makes
Okay.
sense. He's the last one left.
Yeah, that's 15, so that hits, right?
Yep.
Okay.
You roll with disadvantage?
Yep, I did.
Okay.
And then I got 8.
8. All right.
Oh, you did it twice.
Yeah, do it twice.
Do it again. Well, that's a 24, and that's a 23.
They both hit.
Then 10.
Okay. All right. Winter, you're up. With Ula on deck.
Alright, I am going to 30 feet. 30. I'm going to go 25 feet west and 5 feet south.
Okay.
Other west.
No.
Oh, other way around. I'm sorry.
Strike that, reverse it.
Okay.
Okay. And then I think my best bet is just to stick with the longbow still.
Mm-hmm.
11 doesn't hit.
You're blessed and disadvantage. And
Oh,
all
you are
that,
blessed.
So.
Oh, I forgot about the bless.
Yep.
So I take disadvantage and add blessed?
Yep. Whatever the lower one is, you add the d4 too.
So 11 plus, let's see.
Will it swing it?
Classic Bane.
Yes!
Don't roll. I was gonna say, don't roll a 1. All right.
Nice.
Such a Bane thing to do.
Alright, and damage, we've got 9 damage.
Nice.
And that was my second attack, right?
Nope, there's your first one.
No, that was your first attack. Yeah.
Ooh, baby. Okay. So then my second attack, I'm gonna go for Distracting Strike. It hits.
It's disadvantage still, so you have to roll again.
It doesn't hit.
Oh.
No, it does not.
I'm done.
Okay. Very good though. Hey, that's still a good shot.
Solid 9 damage.
Ula,
Bless
you're
caused
up
that
with-
9 damage.
Ula, you're up with Kelwin on deck.
All right, I'm gonna, I guess, move the spiritual weapon over to 3 and try to hit it.
Okay.
And
It is still prone, so disadvantage.
But it's a melee thing.
Yeah, it's advantage.
Oh, it is a melee. Advantage. You're right, advantage.
Yeah.
all right. So roll 1 was 11. Roll 2 is 6. 11.
Man, your
I did
spiritual
not
weapon
hit.
is not so spiritual today.
Again.
See, that's the problem with D&D Beyond, is you can't swap it out for a new pair of dice.
Yeah. I'm gonna restart my computer a couple times or something.
Okay, yeah. Now you can still cast your chill touch.
I'm switching to a different browser.
Damn it, Safari.
Sure, it works great on IE.
Nerd.
All right. Rolling a hit with chill touch at number 3, and it was an 18.
That will hit.
Still disadvantage.
It is still disadvantage. No, it's not. It's not, because it's melee.
No, chill
Oh, no,
touch
it's
is
not.
advantage.
Range.
No!
Then,
Nope. Oh!
damn it. That was a 9.
Wait, no, wait.
Did
You're
you
not blessed. You didn't
bless yourself?
She did not. Nope. All right.
That's all right.
Kelwin, you're up.
Can I move? Let's see, 5, 10, 15. Can I move 1 square west of the hill giant on the? Yeah, I guess.
Yeah, you can get there or there.
I'll go to the middle one of the 3.
Yeah, because I would call that flanking, if you want.
Is Lucky
Oh, no,
within?
'cause he's not-
Yeah,
oh, no,
Lucky's not
Lucky's
within.
not-
5
No,
feet.
right.
not.
Okay.
Oh, but
Yeah.
he's still prone.
Yeah.
You're still
Yeah.
prone.
Oh, awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna attack him with my hand axe.
Okay.
The first one is
That
a
hits.
14. The second one's a natural 20.
Natural 20?
Yeah.
Sweet.
So
Nice.
I'm gonna
Bet you're wishing that was with your glaive.
No, not really. I like my +3 armor class.
That's true. I'm sure you would.
And I'm gonna. I guess he's already tripped. I'll maneuvering attack again and I'll let Winter move this time if he wants. But first, we're going to do this critical hand axe attack, which was 9 damage plus the 2d8s from that thing, so 16 damage.
Nice. It's looking rough.
And then my second hand axe attack is
hits.
an 18
Yeah.
for 6 damage.
All right.
I'm gonna action surge.
All right.
And Winter, you can move 15 feet if you
Yeah,
want
Winter,
to.
you can move 15 feet in any direction.
Oh.
If you want. You can stay put. Or you
West.
can...
Okay, so I action surge. Let me check that off, or I'll forget. Hand axe. Okay, 25.
Nice.
For 7 damage.
Wow.
And then my second attack is a non-natural 20 for another 9 damage.
Nice.
I only got to move once.
Good,
I only got to make one attack.
good planning.
Yay!
Kelwin, finish him.
Oh, he's
Yeah.
prone, right?
Yeah.
I just hack at him a few times, and then on the 4th one, I just like grab the top of his giant forehead and just drag the blade of the axe across his throat. Because he's actually like, I can actually do that since he's laying down and I'm 4 feet tall.
Okay, yeah, I'll give it to you. Yeah.
Nice. Woo!
Guys,
Yay.
we
Well done.
executed a really good plan, and it worked.
It was a
Almost like we
phenomenal
learned.
3
plan.
hill giants.
Did
Take their dicks
The
and
3
sell 'em.
hill giants
Yes.
got off 1 attack on you guys.
And it missed.
1.
No one took damage.
No
Wow.
one took damage.
No
Nope.
one took damage. Wow, that was phenomenal. Great plan, you guys. Why don't we just finish off the loot do a loot right now, so we don't have to worry about it tomorrow
Yeah.
or next week?
And then should we just pick up next week, like right here?
Yeah.
Good
We'll just
plan.
do the loot.
Yeah.
We'll just do the loot
Yeah.
right now, so we don't forget. I need 3 people to loot the bodies.
I'll do one.
Can I loot number 3?
I'm not looting ever again.
I can do the other one.
Okay.
do
Who's
one.
ever's looting number 1, please roll a D100, please.
Oh, okay. D100. 72.
72. Excellent. Roll 4d6, please.
$16.
All right. You find 116 gold. Someone keeping track of this?
Sure.
All right. So,
Okay, good, because I can't get to my sticky
okay, you have
notes.
okay. That was 116 gold. So, who's ever looting number 2? Roll a D100.
Was it Ula or Nicoya? Because you both said you wanted to loot.
We'll look into it. That's fine.
Sure. What do you need me to roll?
100.
It's a lot.
Wow.
6.
Yeah.
Roll 4d6, please.
You said a D100, not spiritual weapon.
Ula, you need to restart everything on your computer.
Hard refresh.
Get a new one. Just get a new
Just get a new one.
That was a 14.
What'd you get?
4d6.
14. You find it says 100, so 14. You find I guess this giant just likes picking up loose change because it has 1,400 copper pieces on it.
Holy shit.
One of the boulders was like
Copper.
a geode with copper pieces in it.
Yeah.
This is a pocket full of pennies.
Yeah. So yeah, you got 14. So you guys can
He thought he was rich, but they were all just copper pieces.
copper pieces.
He's a toddler, right? Isn't that basically?
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
Aw.
I got the
Okay,
shiniest coins.
Who's ever looting number 1? please
Oh,
go
that
ahead
me.
and roll a
Let's
D100.
kill him.
Can I beat Ula?
Yes.
Shooting for lower.
I'm sure you can.
Oh, 66.
66. Okay. Please roll.
11
I
4d6.
rolled
times
yours,
total.
but twice.
Please roll 2d6.
Alright. 7.
7. Okay, so you find 70 gold.
Woo. Someone's writing that down, right? Nicoya?
Yeah.
And
Okay.
what was number 3?
70 gold.
Yeah.
1 and 3 were both 70.
No.
No. One was 100.
116.
116, yeah.
Okay.
So 116, 70, and then 1,400 copper.
Yeah. That one's my favorite.
Yep.
Yeah.
What does it even
all
equal
right.
to?
Like
good job, guys. And just
14
so you know,
gold, I think.
I even went, Kelwin, I even went with the new damage calculator. And again, that was supposedly a deadly encounter.
It would have been. It should have been.
You guys just wiped the floor.
For funsies, Dungeon Master, read out how much damage that boulder would have done if it hit me.
Oh.
Why, that boulder, if it had hit you...
Maybe go ahead and roll, just like for funsies.
Just for funsies? Just
Yeah.
for damage funsies?
Yeah.
Well, if that rock... And the rock isn't even the big deal.
Right.
Because his next attack, because you were so close, he was going to get you with his great club.
Mm.
So yeah, 3d10 plus 5 would have been the boulder.
Oh my god.
If he had got to his great club, which was his next move, it was either going to be Lucky or Kelwin. It would have been 3d8 plus 5 twice.
Holy shit.
Because he has multi-attack with the great club.
If we did this poorly,
yeah,
we easily that rock alone could one-shot one of us, which is what happened with Forjon.
Yep.
Yeah.
And there was 3 of them.
I'm so proud of us.
You guys did amazing.
Just FYI, all 31 gold apiece, 233 copper apiece with 2 coppers left over.
Add that to the group pot. We're rich.
Yeah, we're rich.
31 gold.
So, yeah.
31 gold.
And how much copper?
233.
Oh my god, we're so rich.
So
except
good job, guys.
Except for winter.
Winter can.
No, I'm doing better.
Yeah, you each got an insane amount of experience for that too. I'll have to,
233 copper.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good job, guys. Nice. So we'll pick it up right there from the loot. I'd say short rest, but none of you need healing, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I don't have any spells left.
I'd
like to take a short rest.
Oh, we will. Yeah, you will take a short. We'll pick up next week at the beginning of the short rest.
Okay.
Goodbye, viewer.
Yes, thank you for watching, viewer. All right, hey guys, that was great. Thank you.